Yes, if they're not kindred.
D-
Unfortunately.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Heavy is the Crown, our V5 Chronicle. We're on session 7, everybody. My god, we've been playing for 7 sessions of this. No one has died yet. Well, I guess every one of you has died so far. But, so how we doing? Everybody doing okay? We ready to move on? Maybe save someone's family?
Yep.
Excellent. So, I guess we will just pick up right where we left off. You guys found out that Al Capone, by proxies, minions may well be after Lily's parents, the girl that you unceremoniously potato sacked out of a drug den / club a few sessions back. And you found out that to get back at her and or make her come back to him, her parents may well be in danger. So the thought was, I still have music going. Give me a minute here. Get rid of that. There we go. So the thought from you guys was, possibly we can get information. Possibly we can find the location of one Alphonse Capone. And maybe we can splatter an Eddie Wu. Does that sound about right? Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so just a little bit of bookkeeping. Last session, Becker, you had asked someone to get hold of Jackson so that you could get a hold of a rather large, rather powerful sniper rifle, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Also, I have 2 duffel bags, one full of arrows and crossbow components, and the other full of guns.
Done.
That's right.
You say you have these with you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
I pulled them out of the cabin.
Out of what, I'm sorry?
Out of the cabin.
Oh, right. The cabin in the woods, which is also technically an armory. Excellent. So where are you going to go? What is your first stop? And who is going to get a hold of the prince to ask for a sniper rifle?
Can't use a telephone, so someone else has to do it for me.
Oh, so we did have a commenter on the YouTube channel try to tell me that I should be having you roll every time you look for, or you try to use technology. I'm like, we're having more fun with it this way.
I'm fine just being, like, fizzled.
Incapable.
Yeah, I mean, this is fine. So who is going to get hold of the prince?
Stephen can call Naomi if that's...
That's certainly an acceptable thing. And we don't necessarily have to role play this, but what are you going to tell her?
Just tell her that we are going to potentially, or we think we know where Eddie Wu is, and we would like to get ourselves a sniper rifle, and we would like her to use her contacts if possible to help arrange that quickly, because we need it now.
Okay. And where would you like this sniper rifle to be dead dropped, so to speak?
The house across the street.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
She assures you, the house, I'm assuming, across the street from the parents?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Oops. Okay. Baby Groot just fell over. Oh my god, Baby Groot, no. There we go. Sorry, Baby Groot sits beside my monitor. He just, took a face plant. Anyway, so the sniper rifle... Face plant. So she assures you she will do everything in her power to have it done as quickly as possible. So that's that. So what is the plan? What are you guys going to be doing? Who is driving? What vehicle are we taking, etc.?
I think we know what's being driven.
Is my flat on the way? I can't remember what
We can make it on the way, because I didn't actually give you a map for what we're doing.
That works.
Because I still have gear from bodyguarding duties that can be used.
Okay. What kind of gear specifically are you looking at?
Mostly earpieces, a couple of scopes, and just a couple of handguns for myself, unless I can get one from one of the overloaded men at the cabin.
Okay.
I got more than enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That works.
I just throwing that out there.
All right.
But yeah,
so you wish to pick those earpieces up.
Earpieces that we can communicate quietly, because that's actually something Steven can do.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
All right. He can communicate. Got it. Cool. So you're going to load up into the one vehicle large enough to take all of you. I'm going to assume.
Yeah.
Do we have to bring Lily, or are we bringing Lily?
That's up to
Or
you.
How?
Well,
Okay.
Depending on
just
where
gonna-
we leave her, Samuel is gonna stay.
I think
I'm
we should
just
leave her
gonna
with
be
Mrs.
real with ya.
Kowalski.
Okay. So the vote has been, or the resolution has been given. Let's drop her off with the nice Polish woman.
In character, I go, who the hell is Mrs. Kowalski?
Oh, she lives downstairs.
Sure. Is she safe?
She's like 300 years old, and she only speaks Polish, and she's deaf as a stump.
Oh, well, you know,
Perfect.
that might actually be a good idea.
What,
She makes really good abacus.
how do we communicate to her that she has to watch over this girl?
Up things most of the time. We sort of yell at each other. I gesture, she yells at me in Polish, and then, things get taken.
Seems ill-advised.
I don't see how this could go wrong in the slightest.
I
Well,
like it.
if we have, if her newly bonded master person is staying with her, that would be a good place for them to stay together.
Oh, well, if he's staying
Unless
there,
we
then-
need him.
That's
I
up to you
feel like
guys.
that's probably closer than the cabin in the woods. At least he could book it over if we need help.
It
Yeah,
would
I
be
think they have
good.
the same neighborhood as my parents' house, too.
Yeah.
Not to mention that we shouldn't keep her there in the cabin anyways, because Rosa smelled her from like
Right.
100 feet away, and
Oh,
I
And
I
wants to
trust
taste?
Rosa, but at the same time, I know my compatriots, and a snack is a snack.
If that's gonna look at Samuel and just ask him,
yeah.
what would you like to do? What do you think we should do?
I'm not exactly the best suited for a combat scenario. I could hide her somewhere if need be.
All right. Well
It-
then,
Might need to be, yes.
I can disappear for a while. That's no problem.
And then he does. Poof.
oh, I was gonna say,
Oh,
wait, that
shit.
makes two of them. Amazing.
He's David
Goddamn
Copperfield in
David
that crap.
Copperfield.
What the hell?
It's like except that instead of an elephant, it's a lily.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what are you actually going to do, Samuel? As in, what is the plan? Where are you going to disappear? I mean,
Ooh, he'll probably... it won't be a very nice section, but he'll probably take her somewhere underground
literally.
for a little bit. Yep, quite literally.
Okay.
He'll take her
Um,
to one of the nicer sections of the sewer.
Well,
I love that you think there are nicer places in the sewer.
Yeah.
Well,
Becker's
question
probably
it.
just like, she could have vodka.
she could have food. It would be awesome. We'd take care of her. No, sewers. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So are you just going to have them drop you en route? Like, just like somewhere and then you disappear into the sewers? Is that the plan?
Basically, yeah. I'll stick somewhere close if I need to assist. I'm within
Bless you.
within running distance, I guess. So in the area, just not in any danger.
Comparatively. Got it.
Yep.
I mean, nothing. So, you guys make it a beeline then. You swing past Steven's house, or rather apartment. He comes back with some Men in Black-esque earpieces.
Does not take me very long.
Yeah. He does not give one to the Lasabra. And you drop off the Lily and Samuel at a a nondescript street corner, and it isn't very long, and they both go whoof. They were there, and now they're not. You're probably better off not knowing exactly where they went.
Later, skaters.
Literally alligators. Lily gets eaten by a sewer gator.
No.
Well,
That was nice
Next
talking to you.
campaign.
Yep.
There's a campaign in itself right there.
Well, that solves everything.
And thus we launch the Ninja Turtle clone set in the World of Darkness. This could be nothing but fun. So, to the rest of you, what's that?
GURPS has Ninja Turtles rules.
It does. It so does. So for the ones who are left, where are you parking? What are you doing? What is the plan? Because I've heard kind of what you want to accomplish, but not exactly how you're going to accomplish it.
What time is it?
This is not long into the night, so probably 9-10 o'clock.
Okay.
Becker will basically say, here's my plan. I'm going to go climb up onto the roof where my goal will have been left, and I'll keep this extra rifle just in case there's some problems with it. It's a new rifle. You can never trust that they're going to work exactly the way you expect them to. And then when people show up, I'll shoot them in the head.
Yvette kind of raises the finger and says, we need information from them first before you shoot them in the head. So
Then I'll
She's
shoot
right.
them in
Shoot
the
him in the
chest.
leg.
Yeah,
Would,
all right, sure. Like,
Kneecaps.
why don't we have someone watch the door? Probably the sniper. We can have someone go to the door and knock, and at least one or two of us go around back and see if we see anything, and possibly enter from behind, depending on what we know.
Okay. So I'm going to put Becker then on roof and or front door duty. Okay? Or rather, that's where I'm assuming that's what you're doing.
Yep.
Okay.
Overwatch.
Literal Overwatch. So
Oh, that's a game. I like that game. It's fun.
I don't, but I'm glad you do. So yeah, you trundle your rather massive RV to a place. We'll say you can at least somewhat close find a place to not parallel park an RV. I mean, alternatively, it could be a way of stopping anyone from getting to or from the area.
I am not turning my bloodmobile into a barricade.
But it
There's
could work.
delicate instruments inside.
and snacks.
And snacks.
Snacks.
Okay, everybody, I brought snacks. Positive for you. Anyway. So yes, you find a decent place to park.
Who's angry?
Every one of you.
Everyone.
And the sniper rifle that you were expecting is indeed waiting in a duffel bag. I'm going to assume that you have to assemble bits of it, just because
Not
it is.
not a goal.
No, you don't. Okay.
They're portable.
Oh, they are. Well, then, awesome. It is waiting for you.
I pet it gently. I whisper sweet nothings.
It talks to you in a language only you understand.
Oh my.
I'll cite it and make sure that that's accurate.
Sure, it's fine. Whomever gave you one second. Whomever gave you this knew what they were doing. This is a obviously cared for gun, and probably best not to ask too many questions because they got it in really short notice. So who knows who was owning this gun, or who actually owns this gun that it ended up in your possession? Yes, Austin.
I am to a high point, hang out and do the shooting.
You're breaking up pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm assuming you mean you're going to hang out with the Lasombra?
I can hang out with the Lasombra if the Lasombra wants me to hang out. I just need to go somewhere high where I can shoot with my bow.
Oh, yeah. That is a thing.
Is it a bow and arrow, or is it a crossbow?
Oh, it's a goddamn long bow. Like it's built for shooting shit.
Is it
Cute.
a takedown bow that you can like disassemble into something that can be put into a duffel bag, or are you carrying it like over your shoulder?
Oh, I'm carrying it over my shoulder. I'm ready to go.
Oh my
I'm
god.
rolling.
Oh boy. Okay. That's a thing that's happening in this world right now.
Yep, it is. That is a thing that is happening. And not only that, he has a bird.
I know.
Oh yeah, Mordecai's gonna keep watch.
Oh boy. Yes.
But who watches the Overwatchers? Mordecai.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. There's that. So the ones who are left, Valerie, Stephen, Yvette, what are you doing? You are the ones who are left.
I mean,
can one of you approach the front door and just knock or ring the doorbell and check and see if they're home and how they are? And I can go around back.
It's 9:40 at night. I'm not knocking on some random person's front door.
would you prefer it be me?
Yes, yes, I would. That would be amazing.
Paul, can I roll like a notice to see if they have like a light on in
Okay,
the living
so
room?
really what I was doing was just gathering who was going where, and then I was going to lay out what we saw.
Oh, okay. Beg pardon. Yvette's parking her rumpus in the van.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Valerie was not anticipating leaving it unless there's an emergency. She's the wheel. She's the driver.
She is the wheel woman.
Yep.
Well, we
Okay.
do need someone to go and check if they're okay, if they're here,
I guess
that
we'll,
sort of thing.
Okay.
we'll get the DM to
So
tell us
let's,
what's up
then I
next.
will actually describe what was going on. I just kind of wanted to know what everyone's kind of plot
At the
was.
moment.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, I agree with Chris. For sure, we need to make
Yeah.
sure somebody's actually at home, but
Okay.
At the moment, this is where we are.
Okay, so what can I just get then? Been looking at too many systems. Wits and not insight. Awareness. Wits awareness, please.
From
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 everyone, or just those
everybody.
three?
Everybody who is looking at the house. So not Samuel, because he ain't here.
Oh,
Don't worry, I'm just Pennywising it. I'm watching through the grates.
Good God.
oh my god!
Everyone
Can
swims
those
down
of us
here.
in the RV see from where we are? I don't know how far away we're parked, but
This was going to be just an initial. You can, yeah.
Dang.
Nice. Everyone's
Dang.
doing pretty well. Everyone's doing really well. Nice.
Yeah.
Kick butt.
What
was I supposed to be rolling?
Wits awareness, please. I know it's a great pool for you.
It's one of my better pools, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So, what you see is a row of decent but not extravagant houses. Definitely a working class neighborhood. Becker, you know this all too well. This is a neighborhood. It is the same neighborhood you live in.
Okay, so there's a flaw I took that is going to become relevant
Okay.
since we're in this neighborhood. I have known corpse to
Oh.
That's gonna be fun.
So if there's a chance that someone who knew me while I was alive could notice me here, and that would be bad.
It would. At the moment, we're going.
Stay on the roof.
Yep, I was gonna say you're on the roof. You're cool. So you see, everyone who hasn't lived in this neighborhood most of their life. It's just a reasonably decent, sort of working class neighborhood. Lights. Some lights are on. Some lights are off. Some people have gone to bed. It looks like. The house that you are stalking appears to be one of them. There are no lights on. From an initial glance, everybody rolled high enough to see this. The front door, it's not been like kicked open or anything like that. From what you can see from the front of the house, every one of you sees a front door that is intact and lights are off.
Okay.
For people who rolled 3 or 4 successes, everyone but Becker, you do see cars street parked. There are apparently the people who live here park on the street. Some of them do have driveways. There's nothing like, a black vehicle with black tinted windows that's just sitting there. It doesn't appear to be
Bad guy car.
Yeah, there's not a flashing LED bad guy car. Just looks
Sorry,
to be
Becker.
I know, right? Standard mix of personal vehicles.
All right. Okay.
So what are we actually going to do?
Well, Dr. Fox, would you be willing to knock on the door by chance?
I don't think is my thing. That's not my forte.
She
Just
doesn't knock
look
on things.
Kind of reluctantly at Yvette.
Would someone at least chuck a rock at the door?
Oh,
and
fine.
see
I will.
what happens?
I'll go knock on the door. We're not throwing rocks at people. Yes, I'll go knock on the door. Yes.
There is a
Fine.
brick there. You could totally do it.
No.
Okay, so keep in contact over your earpiece.
Do you
Just
put in the
let me know what you
earpiece?
see.
He does offer you one. Is Yvette going to use it?
Yvette probably has no idea
I'd
how to use it.
Offer
Do I
this
just?
to everybody. You just, as long as you haven't turned it off, I give it to you. Turn on. As long as you don't turn it off, it's just a standard earpiece that will pick up your voice and we'll hear each other.
Okay. She'll look a little suspicious about it, but she'll take it and put it in with a little bit of finagling, and then kind of pull her hair down around her ears.
Nice.
So it kind of hides it.
Nice.
Very nice.
Give one to Dr. Fox as well, and just so we're in
Alright.
touch.
Do we want to say that we already gave one to Silas?
Yeah, that was just going to assume that we did.
Okay.
That whomever wanted one could have one.
And
Okay.
so therefore Silas, who is with Becker, can pass on it.
And
Excellent. So I can hear things.
yeah,
Yes.
can Samuel get one too?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sammy boy.
Sam,
So you
boy.
hear them going back and forth
Pennywise.
about who is going to open the door. That is the current conversation that is happening.
I cover my mic and just chuckle to myself.
Like, suckers.
All right. I'm once that's decided, I'm gonna go ahead and as much as a big dude can, kind of sneak around back.
Okay. I will say there's not a whole lot of people out and about, but the neighbor next door does have their lights on. They do appear to be up still. So give me a dex, is it called stealth? Subterfuge.
There is a stealth.
There is? I missed it. Oh, it's under
Invisible.
physical.
Yeah.
Yeah. So give me a Dex stealth then roll, just to see how bull in China shop you are or not today. Bonus points if you hit a rake. Oh, nice. Okay. You think you're being pretty stealthy, comparatively. You do manage to like step on some crap that's in their yard. There's like some lawn maintenance equipment that's along that side. But you think you're okay. No one stirs. No one immediately like looks out of a window to see what's going on, that kind of thing. And you meander your way around back.
I'm gonna let them know that I'm in back, and they can knock on the door or throw a rock at the door, whichever they're actually willing to do.
Throw a rock at my door.
I was gonna say, can someone shoot the door? No.
No!
On it.
Sure.
I mean, I can see it. This is no problem. Okay. So, are we going to deal with the front door or back door first?
I'm gonna wait and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, front door first?
Sure.
Nay?
Yeah.
Nay?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still leery of
Uh-huh.
like if they haven't actually been involved yet, then this is us involving them.
Not really. You're just seeing if they're okay first. If they're okay, then we can just stake out here and wait for a little bit.
Pretend you're a Jehovah's Witness, or you're doing a blood drive. Like, do you know how often I get called for the Red Cross? Like, hey, you made a donation 10 years ago. Can you give a donation again? No, it hasn't even been 3 months. By your own fucking, just pretend you're with other people.
That's gonna kind of look around the RV and then ask Dr. Fox if she has like a clipboard or something, like a pen, definitely.
I mean, she probably does for the purposes of when she tricks people into giving
I'm
her
gonna
blood.
say you probably
so-
can do that.
Yeah.
Dope. All right, props in hand.
Props in hand.
And a
That
woman.
takes those and hops out of the RV and walks up the block to go knock on this door.
Okay. Cool. So this just appears to be a fairly normal house. Like I said, one of the neighbors is up. The one on the left appears to still be awake. The lights are on in the house. Nothing too raucous going on. No party or anything tonight. But you approach the front door. The lights are apparently off.
Like the porch lights or
Yeah.
the interior lights?
Both.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
She's gonna knock on the front door, or if there's a doorbell, ring that.
Yeah, there is.
Ding
You
bong.
do. You ring. Nothing.
If that's gonna go, nobody's answering. Do you want me to ring the doorbell again? I guess.
Yeah, try one more time.
Yeah, they might just be
I'm
lying there
I'm
waiting to see.
gonna try and move to where I can see if I can see through any windows at all to see if there's any motion going on inside.
Okay. I had assumed that you were in the back, so there is a back window that if you look through it, looks into what is apparently the kitchen.
Okay.
Looking in that window, you don't see any movement. It looks like someone finished up dishes, went to bed, and turned the lights off.
If that's gonna try the doorbell another time.
Okay.
Bing bong.
You do. And you don't get an answer. No one stirs. No one, starts yelling about what hour it is. No one comes to the door.
Okay. Then perfect. Please go.
Is there any other windows that I can try and peek through?
Oh yeah, no, there's totally windows. Do you want to go to the light or dark side of the house? because the neighbors are okay. So on the dark side of the moon, you have got a couple of windows, and sorry, I just messaged. There is much the same thing. You're looking into an entryway and living room-ish area. You can see the stairs going upstairs to their, apparently, you would assume where the bedroom, whatever is. You don't see any lights. You don't see any movement.
Is there anything that I can hide behind from the windows if I were to, say, throw a rock at the window?
What consider shrubbery? Sure, there are shrubs around.
Okay. I would like to do that and see if anybody comes to the bedroom window.
Okay. No roll necessary. Samuel and everyone else who is in auditory contact, you hear a shatter come from your earpiece.
What the hell just happened?
What?
What?
Apparently they have weak windows, because that wasn't supposed to happen.
I thought you said you were throwing something into the window.
Just throwing a rock at the window.
Oh, you just wanted to tap the window.
I misunderstood what you were doing entirely.
No.
Okay.
No.
I am so okay.
You know what? After what happened last time, it was safe to assume.
My bad.
You're not wrong.
So you don't hear that. Let's rewind just a minute here. No, you throw a pebble rather than, say, a brick at the window. Click. Nothing. This is that scene out of... There we go. Yes, thank you, Samuel. This is that scene out of Animal House. Yes.
I ask Silas to please relay across the talkie ear that when they get inside, please open any drapes that are facing the front of the house, just in case there's an ambush waiting for you.
Yeah.
I relay as said.
But yeah, tick, nothing.
Okay, Yvette on the porch, from the front door, she's rung the doorbell twice and nobody's answered. She's going to turn around, kind of stop at the edge of the porch, make a point to pantomime crossing something off her clipboard, and then start walking back down the sidewalk back to the RV.
Excellent.
Not hiding anything at all.
Okay.
And then into the earpiece, she's just going to go, I'm going back to the van. This is like nobody's home.
Yeah. Might be too late. How bright is it around?
It's dark.
From the neighbors' lights?
Oh, you're on the dark side of the house. It's not really. Like you are clearly in the shadows.
How about the roof?
What about the roof?
How dark is that?
This side again. I mean, you're going to be on the dark side of the house. Okay. You can, if you wish to pull an Air Jordan and
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Because that appears from what you said, it appears that the bedroom's upstairs, so that's where I'm going to try.
Well, I mean, it's probably a good assumption you haven't seen a bedroom in the windows you've looked in. So, okay, cool. Yeah. So you pull that. I'm not even sure you have to roll for that, right? You just go.
I don't think so. Yeah. Like 6 meter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have a really amazing amount of leaping ability. Yeah, you can just
vertical leap.
Yeah, there's no rouse test. There's nothing. You can just. Yes, you would be an Olympian. If it were held at night.
Yes.
But only if it were held at night. Yeah, you can. You whop. You just get up there.
Did you say you quap?
Just like whop. I don't know. That's sound for jumping. That's the sound that jumping makes. Is that not the sound you make when you jump? That's what I don't know. That's what they.
I make that sound that the $6 million man makes.
Cha 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 cha. Yeah, nice.
Yes.
Okay, so that is the sound instead that you make. So you get up on the roof regardless of whatever sound you make. Probably you would prefer no sound.
No sound, yes.
Oh. Anyway, you're up there. Can I get another wits awareness roll from just you?
Well, that sounds dangerous.
Okay. Very nice. You see, from what you're looking into the window right now, you have darkness, but it's not because necessarily lights are off. It appears that someone has put up a blackening agent of some kind on this window.
Celestial Song of the Shields.
It is
Guys?
Celestial Song of Shields. You are now facing demons. Let's do this.
Damn.
Guys, this is totally a trap. Do you have sight on anything out front?
No, there's nothing out front. Nothing. It's parked cars and badly paved asphalt. What do you like?
I love that you had to insult the asphalt.
I'm gonna describe the windows are tinted.
Yeah. You're not sure if it's what kind of tinting agent they used. It could just be black paint. Who knows? But you're
Does
not
it
getting
look like hastily done. Like
well,
Or is
so
it
I'm going to
like-
assume that you've done the cat maneuver where like just your ears and eyes are above the the roof line. And from what you can see, well, you can't tell. It just looks black. Whomever did it did a really good job.
okay. Because this is the kind of thing that I would do when I was doing this bodyguard sort of work, protection, a couple of times police protection style, sort of protecting people in a house. So, yeah, black window. There's definitely someone inside there who doesn't want to be seen. I'm gonna ask what Silas and Becker think we should do.
Well, the second he does, well, hang on. So Samuel has a mic too, right?
Yep.
Okay. The second that my opinion is asked, I'm going to go, Samuel, ask Lily if Eddie's one of those guys who likes to do things himself or if he sends goons.
Fair enough. And Samuel will turn
Ask the
and
question.
ask Miss Lily that.
It depends on how angry he is. If someone screwed up real good, it could be him.
Like stole his girlfriend. Good.
Maybe.
I relay that question.
Yeah. I mean, it's never happened before, but maybe. It probably
when
depends
this
on
information-
how wide of a net he's cast.
When this information is relayed to me, I'm going to ask Samuel to ask her what kind of vehicle drives.
And he'll relay it.
She says he has so many. He doesn't stick to one. He's kind of paranoid.
If that's going to chip in and say, what kind of car do your parents drive?
Oh, okay. So, let's see. Random car. They drive a Ford of some variety, just because we had that discussion ahead of the
Yeah.
stream.
The question is asked because that's
Yes.
trying to find a match between the cars on the street and
Agreed.
the parents.
Does
yes.
he have a computer down in the sewer where he is, where he could run?
Ooh.
Who, me?
Scope.
We'll just say that they have not a transit van. That is not. We'll just say they have a fusion. Why not?
Okay.
A white
Vehicle.
fusion.
Is that vehicle around the house somewhere?
I'm not even going to make you roll. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What do you guys want me to do? Should we go in? Do we want to try and draw them out?
This is going to be very difficult, I think. I don't know. It's been some time since I've been in circumstances like this before.
Breaking and entering?
Oh no, he does that all the time.
Oh no, I've done plenty of that. It's been a long time since I've done a hostage negotiation.
Silas, tell him to have somebody breach. Somebody who can talk a lot. Doesn't matter which one of those type it is. See if you can get him to open the front door, and if not, break a window that I can see.
Can one of the people in the van chuck a window through the front? Or
Chuck a
move
window?
a rock through the front window?
There's a stack of windows, as fate would have it, right beside the van. So yes, they could do that. That is a thing.
Hey, Yvette, go to the door and basically tell them the jig is up and see if they're willing to talk. And if they aren't, Steven, do what you do best and break a window that me and Becker can see.
I love that it hasn't happened yet, but suddenly it is your special skill.
Should I wait in the RV? I'm not sure what I should do.
Can you shoot a gun?
I
Get
have
your
one.
get your gun
It's
ready just in
not-
case.
Okay. It is best used for defensive purposes.
Yes. Just be ready to protect yourself if they come out.
I mean, I have other means, but I'd have to be able to touch
Right.
them. Anyway,
That may come up later.
we'll see. All right, I'll wait here for now.
Okay. So what is the actual? This is gonna get messy.
I foresee myself explaining to Lily why her parents are dead.
No.
Or you could just mind wipe her. She'd never remember them.
Like full on Hermione.
Yeah, straight up. Okay.
Okay.
So what is?
If that's gonna go back to the front, that's gonna go back to the front door.
Okay.
That.
And she's going to try the doorknob.
Okay. The door opens.
That's horrifying.
Okay. This is the problem.
Stephen is gonna actually.
Sorry, she'll
while
say
you're
that.
doing
She'll say that across the earpiece. She'll say, "The door's open."
While you're doing that, is there a place in the outside wall that looks like a human with the force of a car could break through?
Do you mean a non-load bearing wall? Yes, there is obviously several places you could do it. You have got it appears to be sort of like an entryway and then a kitchen-y area on this side of the house that you could just you could Kool-Aid man your way right into the house.
Oh my god.
But you have to yell, "Oh yeah," as you do it.
Oh shoot! Let's see.
Hang on, Kool-Aid man maneuver.
How big is the upstairs?
Slightly smaller. Well, I mean, it's about the same size as the top or the bottom floor. It's not quite a 4 square, but it is. It's not horrendously smaller. Why?
I'm wondering if I could do it to the upstairs.
Well, now that is an entirely different question. You could.
It would be a combination of skills.
Now, what I'm saying is you could. What do you want to do there? If you suspect someone is already there, this may risk any number of things.
The idea is to catch whoever is already set up and waiting for us off guard by coming through a different way. And because I am fast, before they have a chance to react, I hope to be able to grab and potato sack some people.
By the way, thank you so much for that, Renard. We have a Kool-Aid Man GIF in the Discord. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's more or less how I saw it in my own head. All right. So, are you going to do upstairs or downstairs? Let me rephrase. Where on the house are you going to go? Where you are looking? You have a little bit of roof that you could get not a running start, but you know what I mean. You have a foothold.
Upstairs, if that's possible.
No, it's possible.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna Kool-Aid Man that upstairs bedroom area. And
by the way, I love that that's a verb now.
I'm going.
Right. But you did hear
I
a vet
will
say that the door was open.
I will. Yeah, that's the point, because they just heard the door open, so they're expecting. But I'm gonna very quietly over the earpiece let them know that I am going in the back.
Okay.
So
if you're gonna do this, I will need a rouse roll for that prowess.
Yes. Yes.
Help.
You're fine.
Covered, honey.
So you get to add 2 to your athletic strength roll to just through this. I will say this: it is a residential neighborhood, so that is a thing.
It's gonna be kind of loud.
We're gonna have to get out of here quick, but yeah. So I'll tell people to make sure the RV is ready to go and that the sniper is ready for an exit out the front upstairs.
Okay, so what I will say to the sniper and to Silas.
Silas ducked out for a second.
Oh, okay.
He's back.
He's back.
He's back. Okay. 1 minute here. Okay, so you can see the upstairs window, like on a side that is adjacent to where Stephen is. Sorry, Samuel's in the sewer. He's not anywhere. But now that you're looking at it, yeah, that's not curtains. That's blacked out too. So you have view on a window, but you do not have view through the window. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I will say,
Yeah.
So here's what's gonna happen. All of you are finally now going to hear a horrendous crunch, crash, explosion in your ears.
Oh no, it's the Green Mill all over again.
Yeah, actually, pretty close.
No. Oh my god.
So all of this is going to happen in very, very, very rapid succession. You break through the door, you made a door where there was no door. You break through the wall / window. You are going to. I'm not even going to give this poor guy a roll because no one was expecting this. You just splatter someone.
Oh no.
As you go through the wall. Masonry and you just like explode this meat puppet. So what is? I guess we'll stay with Steven for real quick.
Can I go to blink?
Okay, so
Is there initiative in this game?
There is technically initiative, so yes. I don't remember how it works though because it's very vague, like everything else. Let's see here. Hold up. Who goes first? Unless one side has a surprise, they totally do. Descending order of action. That does not help. Okay. You know what? We're just going to kind of popcorn this. So you kill a dude with a wall and your body. Who knows who it is? Just a sec here. I need to delete her parents off of the combat tracker. Because you kill. I'm kidding. No. Give me a sec.
Stop. I will.
And you've successfully killed her parents. Good job. No.
God.
So I'm going to, if you want to open up the combat tracker, which is the claw marks on the very top left hand side of the small buttons. For those of you who played other Fantasy Grounds games, you know where it is.
Cool. Yeah.
So you should see all of yourselves on there, as well as your hunger and everything else.
Cool.
Come on.
Trying.
It's freaking out on me. Give me a sec.
Uh-oh.
Cool. So, what you see, real quick, Steven, is a dude that has bits of brick shard and wall just like all up in his chest cavity where it shouldn't be. So that one's probably wiped off the map. Before
walk it off.
Oh yeah, walk it off, bro. It's cool. Before I end your turn, you see two people like in the back side of the room, and looks like they're missing some pieces. You're not sure if they're alive or not. You also see two dudes, one of which is holding a rather wicked-looking knife. One is looking out the door, apparently, to the bedroom, and is horrifically surprised to have someone come through the other direction because, well, there wasn't a door there. You wanted to blink? I'll let you blink, and then we'll move on to someone else. Where did you want to go?
Yes, blink lets me move and have a chance to attack within 50 meters.
Okay. You are well within 50 meters.
To the people.
You are closest. Who is closest to them? The dude with the rather large knife.
I'm going to blitz him and straight up just punch him in the face.
Okay, so give me, is it Brawl in this system, I believe? Yeah. Give me Strength Brawl. And he will do a resistance with... Okay. He will tick... I will do this. He's got a knife. Okay, so you blink. I'm going to give him a negative for that. But so you blink and you punch. Now, you don't manage to kill him, but you do knock him off his feet. Do you have killing hands? No. You did not take killing hands.
Any hands can be killing hands if you try hard enough.
It's true, but this is non-lethal damage in that case.
Yeah.
So you just like punch a dude. Essentially, he goes off his feet, again, not expecting anyone, and sort of like topples over some of the furniture and into the wall. Moving on. So the people up top, Silas and Becker, who wants to go first? And what are you going to do?
Well, for starters, can we even? Did he do the Kool-Aid thing where we can actually see what's going on?
No.
I'm gonna. While we're in contact, I can tell them to break the window.
We have guns. We can't break a window. Valerie needs to break one so that we don't kill whoever's standing behind it in case it's or not Valerie. Yvette. Sorry. Yvette standing.
Someone needs to break the window.
Break a window with a thing that's not a bullet that can punch through fucking 3 layers of glass, and like if I shoot this, it's gonna go through the house.
It totally is.
Yeah, it's a big gun.
This is not
gun.
This is not
This
really
is
an
a 4-inch
urban weapon.
long
Okay.
It's a what bullet?
It's a 4-inch long bullet.
Oh dear.
Woof. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's a big bullet.
is that a 50 cal?
This guy could be.
It's barely not a 50 cal.
This guy could be several city blocks away and still take out.
It would be
someone
fine.
inside the house.
Yeah.
Because if I hit a vampire in the head with it, they're just going to go.
They will probably dust.
Yeah.
Resistance to ballistic weapons or not.
This is a splatterator gun, so like if I need to have a clear line of sight to mom and dad, and I need to know where mom and dad are, otherwise I will splatterate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Understood.
That get me a line of sight.
Is Silas gonna share that?
Silas, you have a. I mean, I'm assuming you can hear.
Share,
Yeah.
Yeah, I obviously share all the information.
Okay. Very shrill. Yvette's gonna go. How do I do that?
Oh God.
Oh my God.
What do
I go. Do you have something? Do you have a gun?
No.
Okay. Valerie's overhearing all of this.
Oh yeah.
She's got her fucking
get
9mm.
a gun and just use the handle to thump the window break the window with the handle.
Okay, one sec.
Valerie's
I
already
have
parked
Valerie?
out.
described it.
Hold up, guys.
I have described that it's upstairs. We need to go.
Yeah, it is.
I have
It is.
described that, so you guys should know that.
Yeah. So Valerie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is Valerie up to?
Already on the way out of the RV.
Okay, it won't take you long.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say you can get within shooting distance. If you want to make that, go ahead.
I'm not shooting. I thought I was breaking the window with the gun.
Are you going to jump up to the second floor?
Yeah. No,
Okay,
it was.
well, they were telling. Okay.
Oh, it was the guys. It was the upstairs window.
I can't get up there. Never mind. Valerie's not doing anything.
Just shoot it with the little gun, much littler gun. Just shoot it. You're gonna save these people's lives, Valerie. You can do.
Shoot the window.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aim high.
Aim high.
She will try. What do I roll? I've got
Okay.
firearms.
Firearms or not Constitution. No.
Composure?
Yes. No.
No.
That doesn't make. Yeah. Give me Dex. I don't enjoy their rule. I don't. Yeah. Just give me Dex. Dex and firearms.
And firearms.
Yeah.
Well, this might not go well. We'll see how it goes.
It's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
You hear a pop. And suddenly, light streams out toward the front of the street.
Oh well.
So
now the two of you up. Yeah, the two of you up top. You have a real quick read of the situation. You've got two people tied up on the floor, and a couple people who are standing. One of which is a wall of meat. Looks like Steven.
Shoot, not Steve.
Okay. Yeah, I also shoot, not Steve.
I was waiting for someone to say, I shoot Steven. He has just been a pain. All right. I'm going to say you can sight in. Becker, if you just don't crit fail your shooting roll, I'm not even going to have you roll damage. That doesn't make sense.
Dex and firearms?
Yeah. They say composure, but it's not even the correct skill. So we'll move on from there. Yeah, no,
Social?
or maybe it wasn't composure. It's
I understand
probably
composure though.
Yeah,
especially for like a sniper rifle.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
breathing.
Yeah, composure is.
Yeah.
At any rate, we will house rule things as we go, I suppose. No. So, who do you wish to splatter? One of the one who is still standing, or the one who is facing the door, or the one who is facing the door with a gun in hand, or the one who is standing by the hostages.
Standing by the hostages. Just
Steven, you're there, and there is a roar and a boom, and there is then just pop, and blood, viscera, bones, everything just is filling the room. It's kind of like repainting really inefficiently.
Well, after that climactic shot, I'm gonna fire my bow now.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot the other guy in the leg.
I'm gonna just delete this poor guy off of the. Okay. I'm assuming it's still under firearms, even though it's bows. It's fine. And yeah.
All right.
So give me that Dex firearms roll. He is going to make a. He is going to make a. Ooh.
I shoot the things.
Okay. He will do a. God, actually, I'm not even sure he gets a re-roll because you're shooting at a distance and he can't get back at you. So that's fine. You end up doing 3 points of subterfuge damage to him, or not subterfuge, non-lethal damage to him. Wow, I can't talk today. This is a terrible time to be a GM. Anyway,
so I feel you.
Non-aggravated damage. They changed the word, the actual term, and I don't remember what it is now.
I go over the mic. Don't kill the one that has the arrow in the leg, please.
Oh no, yeah, you just shoot him straight in the hip. Weird thing, he really doesn't cry out. He.
Oh no.
I'm gonna start
Okay. Does anyone else need to do a thing or want to do a thing who has not? Yvette and Valerie, you are still standing out in front of this house, and a rather large gun has just gone off behind you.
Yeah. Do I see Valerie?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
She has a literal smoking gun in hand.
And she was very startled by loud noise.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually that loud.
I know. I was just.
I mean,
Yvette's gonna look at Valerie and just like say, "What do I do?"
Do you have any? You know what? Maybe get in the RV.
Okay. She's gonna hop foot it back to the RV.
Okay.
Yeah. For now, until we know what we can do.
My dudes are going to go, so to speak. So gang member here, he is going to see that he's got an arrow in the leg, look out the window, sees there's someone across the way. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So he's going to do a firearms and dex roll. And I'm going to be opposing with Steven. Oh, that's pathetic. Steven, give me just a, I think it's strength brawl to see if you can avoid taking wounds or not. Or no, it's dex athletics.
With rapid reflexes, I don't have any penalty to defense pools.
Okay.
For lack of cover against firearm.
Awesome. So just it's dex. I was wrong. It's dex athletics.
Okay.
Can you matrix your way out of a handgun bullet? Yes. Yes, you can. It pings harmlessly off of what was once that wall. That's cool. Other guy's gonna try and grapple with you. So strength and brawl.
I'm gonna use my specialty of.
Yep, that'll add yourself a bonus die. He's gonna basically be trying to get up. So go ahead. Oh yeah, no. Everyone is. I'm not. That's fine.
Oops. That's why it's not going.
Oh, good God. So you grapple with the guy, and you hear a crunch, and his arm just like pops, and now suddenly there is screaming going along from across everyone's headset.
When I get my next action, I'm just gonna put that guy out of his misery and shut him the hell up.
You can go next if you want.
Oh God.
Beautiful. I would like to put him out of his misery and shut him the hell up.
Go ahead, or try to.
I will try to. I quit. Ready another arrow and bonk.
Oh dear God.
Where are you gonna shoot this poor guy? Because those are lethal.
Right in the face. Right in the face.
Okay,
Or
cool.
head. Whatever is lethal. I want him dead.
Gosh.
So Steven, you're kind of grappling with this dude, and you turn him to the side to try and throw him on the ground, and suddenly an arrow just protrudes out of the side of his temple,
gosh.
and he makes a weird noise, and then doesn't move.
Beautiful.
Oh no.
Wow.
And you just hear me over the mic go, well, that takes care of that issue.
For the two people on the roof, and can I get wits awareness, please? Okay.
Please be Eddie. Please be Eddie. Please be Eddie.
Okay. The neighbors to the house on the left seem to be stirring. You're not sure what's going on exactly, but there is movement from that house.
I get on the mic and go, you got movement in the other house. We got it. Whatever we're doing, we got to do it now.
Silas, tell the girls to go get the parents. If they're going to get extracted, we're going to have to move quick, and they don't look like they can move.
Well,
tell Valerie and Yvette to get in there.
Are we extracting the parents, or are we extracting the bad guy for questioning? Because we can't take.
Yeah, but Yvette is a whole lot less scary than we're extracting both for different purposes. Send the not scary ones to attack to extract the not the people who don't want
to attack the parents. Do it.
Yeah, Yvette, get the parents out. And everybody else who, hurt things, deal with the last guy. Again, we want him alive.
If that's just gonna go, Steven can get him. I'm going back to the van.
And I turn my mic off just to go, God damn that woman. And then I click it back on.
That's fair.
Valerie will just say, fine, I'll go in. I'll do it. I'll go in.
And then I'll just go, don't worry, Dr. Fox, I got you covered.
And then he shoots you in the butt with an arrow.
Wow.
Rude.
Wow.
God damn it.
I would not do that.
Okay, maybe you wouldn't, but I still think it's fine. Anyway.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh, yeah. That quote just keeps coming back and back and back. It's so useful.
It's such a good quote.
Yeah.
I mean,
so we're going to play fast and loose because we have interesting, fun things to do tonight. Valerie, you get in the...
This isn't interesting and fun?
Oh, no, it is. I was talking to extracting information. And or eating parents. Whatever.
No.
Boy.
Oh,
No.
Nothing.
Nobody eats the parents.
Okay.
Valerie, you get to the front door, and inside you see light coming from the top of a stairway.
Okay.
And
I guess
yeah,
heading for that, and I do have my handgun
nice.
handy.
It's a handy handgun as opposed to an unhandy handgun.
A handy gun.
A handy gun, as it were. So you make your way up the stairs, and you come back to face. There is a man pointing a gun toward the inside of the room and Steven. There is also 2 people on the ground. Really looks like they're missing some body parts. There was blood all up on the floor. Oh, and a dude with an arrow in his face and blood everywhere from an exploded guy earlier.
Do I see her?
I mean, yeah, you will.
Yeah. So wait, the guy who's standing in the doorway is the one who got shot in the leg?
Yes, there was. You wouldn't see it, but there was an arrow protruding from him.
I'm probably not like that. Okay, so I'm just making sure that there's not like an extra dude all of a sudden.
Nope, that is the same dude.
Okay.
Also, about like I don't know, 8/10 of a person that's just missing most of their body from like the neck up, which is just sort of.
Yeah,
Ew.
that's about right. Yeah.
All right. Well, you
know. Someone let a toreador in here.
Hurt. Okay, so
painting.
I'm standing behind this guy.
Yes, he hasn't noticed you.
Oh god. Oh god.
Explode him!
I mean, I can't do it immediately. It takes an hour.
Well, I will say that if you want information, you got to leave one of these dudes alive in some capacity, and you only got one left.
Well, this is the guy.
Yep.
But can I put the gun to the back of his head?
Yes, he has not noticed you. There was a wall of meat who is seemingly exploding his compatriots with his mind. That dude has his attention.
And is this guy who I am behind holding a weapon?
He's holding a handgun, yes.
Okay, cool. I'm putting a handgun to the back of his head and saying, drop it.
And you see him, or feel him, like, freeze. And a low growl just emits.
Uh-oh. I don't say uh-oh, but...
Oh, okay.
Inner fun.
Uh-oh. No notice roll is necessary. He drops the gun, and claws start to sprout from his fingertips.
Fascinating.
Well, rest in peace, Is.
Bye, everyone.
Alice, tell Valerie to grab the parents and run.
Okay.
Sugar face.
So we're gonna
I'm guessing I see the claws as well.
You do,
I'll
yeah.
be telling her, get them. I got this.
Okay, so do a thing, because at the moment, put a little blanket over it. Sorry, put a fence around it. Anyway, well, this is the least vampire reference ever. For those of you who can only hear what the insanity that's happening, we're quoting Catbug, who is like the single most adorable little thing. Oh, I'm sorry. We have got things going on. I had the wrong window open. I thought I would have seen the chat. Hey there, Salamis Dragoon. Yeah. No, we are playing Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition. Currently in the middle of Chicago, which lots of fun is being had here. And yeah, and we're quoting Catbug at the moment. So
why not?
That's just what we're gonna do. Steven, what are you doing? You have an action if you want it.
I am going to go for a little grapple with this guy.
Okay, give me that strength and athletics.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna grapple him.
Okay. So he's gonna go against your strength brawl with a strength brawl of his own. Okay. So how are you grappling him?
I'm gonna use some jujitsu, hold on him and at least try to force him into submission.
Okay, you grab hold, and the dude's not huge, but you don't budge him. Like, he is keeping his own with you. On the plus side, Valerie, he's no longer focused on you.
That's good.
Can I tell her to just shoot him in the leg?
I mean, you can.
I have other
Just
things.
just straight up. Oh, what? Just get rid of his leg.
There is someone who could do that.
Yep. Does Silas relay that to me?
All you hear is get rid of his leg.
Get that leg and make it gone.
I will do that. I'm going to aim for the just above the knee.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Okay, give me that. Give me that dex and firearms roll, if you would, please.
Oh.
We can close this map. We don't need to know exactly the whole of Chicago. No, you do. So a thing happens when you say, "Get rid of his leg," Steven.
It's not Valerie, though.
Nope. You go to move Valerie. Steven, you're just trying to wrestle this dude, and suddenly the leg is just not there. There is just no leg there. And because of the way he's standing, both legs are not there. Like, you just, you were wrestling, and then you are holding 2/3 of a person.
I was wrestling, and now I'm winning.
Now you are.
Worked.
It's just like biting. It's like kissing, but there's a winner.
I pat Becker on the back, just like, yeah.
I just make a grunt, like just.
Okay, so that's what's going on inside the house. Yvette, what are you doing?
All she can do is hear what's going on through the earpiece.
Which is a boom, yell, various explosions.
Oh gosh. Oh bless.
I'm gonna suggest that she starts the vehicle and we start extracting now.
Okay. Well,
can we take the whatever is binding the parents up and bind this guy's hands up?
It's rope. It's gonna take you time.
Yeah. We need to not leave evidence that someone went through the wall. So I'm just gonna.
I will say this just to tell you.
Is there a gas furnace?
After the guy who, until 2 seconds ago had legs, loses said legs, he pretty much gives up the fight.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I did kind of assume that.
Yeah, that was me just letting you know you're no longer having to try and wrestle. It's not like the Black Knight. That's not what we have going on here. There is not a stove here.
Oh, shock.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask Yvette to please come and help get the parents quickly and drag this guy.
I'm assuming you are dragging this guy.
Yes, I'll drag this guy with me, but is there a gas stove or furnace?
No, at least not here.
Is there, just on a quick glance around the kitchen, is there anything easily flammable?
Okay, so you were in the bedroom. Okay.
I'm just going to drag this guy down the stairs.
Okay. Well, there's a stove. It appears to be an electric.
I just want to start a house fire so that.
Not yet.
Say not yet, but okay. We'll put a pin in that.
Not with me in the house.
Yeah. Oh god, we've already done that once. We don't need to do that again. Let's put you a pin in that. Valerie, you are now looking at the parents. They are on the ground.
Okay.
And it appears as though there is a small pile of digits and a hand on the floor.
I'm sorry, what?
What? A small pile of digits? Of fingers?
Yes.
No.
And a hand.
Next to the parents?
Yes.
And the parents
are no longer in possession of some of those fingers and or a hand.
That's fantastic. That's just delightful. Okay. Are they
it'll be fine.
actively gushing blood, or
the gushing seems to have kind of subsided some, and I will say that they are alive. They are still living human beings.
okay? I think I actually do have a dot in medicine, but I'm gonna hold off on that and just try to at least get them one or both. I don't know. I could probably only do one at a time. I'm not like super strong, but I'm a vampire, so maybe I'm stronger than I think.
Maybe. You can always. What is your strength? 2. You could always do a rouse test to try and give yourself an extra dot on a strength athletics test. Cool.
And try to pick them both up.
Good. I would allow it.
One under each arm.
Well, why not? I've got blood in the
they're
van.
somewhat lighter now, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
God. So I should have said before I said that this is definitely a rated R MA-17 stream, particularly for Vampire. Vampire always tends to kind of go this way. But anyway.
It's fine.
So I click on rouse.
You click rouse.
Boop.
Huh.
Okay.
Oh.
It still happens. You just
Okay.
get hungry when you do it. So
Yummy.
give me
Parent
strength. Yummy. Give me strength, athletics, and add a bonus die because that is your blood potency is 1. That's enough.
Hey.
You sort of stumble them
wow.
to their feet, and it's like any number of action movies. Come with me if you want to live.
Right on.
Let's get the fuck out of here. All right.
Okay, you do. So you get them down the stairs, stumbly.
I assumed I was carrying.
Oh, that works too. I meant for you,
That was
but
the
yeah.
point of the strength. But yeah.
No, I just meant it's kind of an awkward load. You definitely get them.
Okay.
Yeah.
It probably does look pretty awkward.
Nice.
Oh my
So let's cut back to. Oh, excuse me. Let's cut back to the Stephen. You can do this if you want. You can go right ahead and set a house fire. You can turn on all the burners, and I'm sure there's towels in the kitchen somewhere.
Yeah, just pile a bunch of whatever looks flammable and leave all the burners on.
There's a gas can in the kitchen for some reason. It's just something that you do. Okay, so
there's one in my kitchen. What are you talking about?
Okay, then there's not one in mine, but that's all right.
I feel like we've learned a lot about Caleb.
We have. He is very prepared. So you do this thing. No roll necessary, and you pull. Nice. You pull this 2/3 of a person along with you, and you go. Valerie.
Yeah.
You see as you get close to the Bloodmobile,
Yes.
the RV is started.
Oh, okay. She took that liberty. That's fine. This is good. This is fine. It's not my vehicle or anything. Fine.
Actually, I should have actually asked you if you left the keys.
You know what? She probably did, honestly, because it was kind of a frantic situation.
Yeah.
She had probably been sitting there with them ready to go.
So the engine has been turned. And you go. Yeah, you pile into the van. Overwatch team, what are you doing?
As I'm getting everything ready to start the fire, I'll just tell them, "Hey, we're good to go. Let's get in the RV. I'll be there in a second."
Great. Hear that? I will gently kiss my gun on the top of its stock, fold everything that needs to be folded, and
I'm going to relay. Make sure you make him nice and cozy when you get him back to my place, and then I tell him where the hidden key is at, and I'll be like, "I'll be there, but just get going.
Yeah.
Don't worry about picking me up."
So everyone who is piling into the RV piles into the RV, and it doesn't take long before you hear the telltale siren sound coming from one direction or another.
Oh god. Oh god, we gotta go.
We're a bit conspicuous in this vehicle, so
We gotta go. We gotta go.
I'm going.
Yeah, you do. You go. I'm not that mean yet.
Is the parking brake on? How do I take out the parking brake?
Oh my god. So Valerie, there is now a 2/3 of a person in the back of your vehicle, along with two parents who are, we'll call them 9/10 of a person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Climbs in. He's gonna kind of give you like the most broiest of side hugs / fist bumps, whichever you will tolerate.
Oh my god.
Shoot there, Valerie. That was really good. Good grace under pressure. Glad to have you on the team.
Silas, are you going to be having piled in, or are you just going on your own?
Well, if they're able to get
I'm going
gone,
Okay.
then yeah, I'll pile in.
Okay, cool. We'll just say everyone's there. That's fine.
Wait, we gotta get Samuel. Samuel!
Get out of the gutter!
I mean, alternatively, Samuel knows his way around the gutter.
Yeah.
He knows we're going to the cabin, because we
Yeah.
said that over the earpiece.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got Lillian. I don't know if she needs to see her parents.
That's
And listen to
Samuel's
right
thoughts.
now.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, so Samuel, you are going to be left behind for the moment, and everyone else is heading for the cabin at breakneck speed in an RV. A
And
phrase
there's people dripping blood everywhere.
Oh god, yes. This thing is no longer sanitary. This is going to have to be so cleaned.
Damn it.
I know, right? So this is a good time. I'm going to take a quick $5, and we'll be right back, I think, because
Sounds like a plan.
yeah. Let's do that real quick. Let me get some music going, and we'll go AFK for just a minute here, and I'll be back.
Grab me some ice cream.
That sounds good. We'll be back in like
nice.
5 minutes, everybody.
Wait, do we have Jamie? Yes.
I think everyone's here.
I believe so.
All right.
Jamie?
Haven't heard of Jamie.
I thought she was talking. Maybe I'm wrong.
There you are. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. All right. So we are back. Welcome back. So we now have a bit of an interesting solution with the party split up. The RV is going back to the literal cabin in the woods. And we have a Nosferatu with a human girl in the sewer. Let's deal with the Nosferatu with the human girl in the sewer.
Oh,
so
boy.
You were close enough to where you could have gotten there if you needed. But not so close, I'm assuming, that she could watch her parents being drug out of their house and some dude.
No.
Okay. Cool.
No.
I will say this. The house is starting to smoke from the back.
Yep.
So that is a thing that you can see. What are you doing? How are you going to protect this girl that apparently you want to protect and not munch on?
Yep, apparently. I am going to meander my way away from the house. And I'm going to emerge from the sewers far enough away that I can walk on the main street. And I'm going to see if she needs any food or anything. And if she does, I will take her.
Of course she needs food.
Yep.
She's a human. They eat all the time. My God.
What is her name?
Lily.
We'll take her to that little general store that I like to frequent every now and then.
Okay, yeah.
And
so are we talking like a corner store kind of thing? Or...
Yeah, real tiny little market, kind of hole in the wall type thing. Hardly anybody goes in there, but it's close to Samuel's tiny little apartment that he keeps up for occasions like this.
For tax reasons?
For tax reasons, exactly, yes.
Okay.
So yeah, he'll go and see Miss Parker.
Sure. So do you have your mask or the 1,000 masks on?
He will put on his 1,000 mask.
Give me that rouse test, if you would, please.
Oh, that was
nice. You're good. Oh, no, you're not.
Nope. Getting a little hungry.
You're getting a little, you could use a nosh.
Yep.
You feel the beast stir somewhere in the back of both your head and your abdominal cavity. It's really starting to get disquiet inside your head.
Yep. The whispers.
Mm-hmm. So this, when you walk into here, you're just going to be a random nondescript person, I assume.
Yep.
Okay,
exactly.
Cool. So you wander into this corner store, and who is the person you know here?
Julia Parker.
Julia, Miss Parker. Okay.
Yep, she is the owner.
All right. So Julia, you know Julia. You've been watching her for some time. She doesn't know you, I don't think. Nope. You walk in, and she looks good. Good enough to eat. You quickly try and put that out of your head, but your first initial response is, oh, food.
Yep. Just a little bit.
And she says, good evening, folks. Help you find anything?
We'll be just browsing, thank you.
Okay. If you need anything, just let me know.
I will.
And she smells tasty.
Yep.
What are you going to get for your friend?
At the moment, just kind of whatever she kind of wants.
She's gonna get some snacky things, whatever. It doesn't particularly matter, but she does track down some noms and like a bottled drink.
Yep. Exactly.
She says, I don't have any money.
Samuel definitely does.
Yeah. Samuel is the Nosferatu prepper. Got it.
Yep.
Just like our other prepper. Anyway. So you quickly pay for this stuff and get out of there. Where are you going?
He will, to lay low, I guess he will take her to the little apartment that he has. It's just a little hole in the wall resident area.
Yep.
And he'll tell her to stay there and enjoy the food, and he will be back in like 15 minutes or so. And Samuel's going to go out and munch on somebody.
Okay. You are a what kind of feeder?
Sandman. I eat people while they're sleeping.
It is nighttime. There are people who are asleep.
Yep.
Can you just let's see. There's no luck roll. I'm going to say you can track down a house. That's not a big deal. You track down somewhere not too far from where you are currently, but which contains a sleeping person. Give me that.
Larceny?
Yeah, larceny and dex, please.
Larceny.
And give me that bonus
dex.
die too, because you are going to have to break and enter.
Yep.
Oh, you're good.
Like a boss.
Mm-hmm. So it goes just as planned. The person is sleeping, so they offer no resistance as you nom on them. Now, I'm assuming you're just nomming enough to sate a hunger.
Yes. I'd have to find someone else to
safely sate another one? Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So go ahead, take off one of those 3 hunger that you have.
Excellent. That'll work.
Okay, so that's that. What is the overall plan with the girl and the apartment?
The overall plan is to lay low for the evening, keep her safe and away from her parents right now, and let the crew deal with what they have in the RV currently.
Okay, so I'm going to, for the moment, just kind of remove you from the action unless we need to.
Yeah, he'll probably go for another person and save that one more hunger die.
Sure. Just to see how quickly or slowly it takes you, give me another subterfuge. Not subterfuge. Larceny, sorry.
Larceny index.
Yeah, just to see. It takes you some time, but yeah, you're good.
Okay. That'll work. Nom down a couple people, then I'll go back to the apartment and check in on Lily.
Okay, cool. She's fine. She's eating the food that she got hold of.
Excellent.
So, to everyone in the RV, as you book it away from here, you hear sirens approaching the house, and in your rear view, you don't see any cops before you pull away, but you're pretty sure you just missed them.
They're coming.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming.
We're going.
Yeah. So
fire trucks are going to be close behind.
Because it's now smoking. So you drive your way through the traffic of the neighborhood, and eventually make your way back out to the North Island.
Hey, Dr. Fox, do you want to do like fire drill midway? Because I don't think Yvette's probably very good at driving.
Oh, I didn't assume you were.
Okay.
I was pretty sure Valerie just hopped in and started driving.
Right on. Okay, good.
So don't.
You don't have a license for this class of vehicle.
You don't know that.
Man. I mean, you can pretty safely assume that.
Yeah, it is pretty safely assumed. Very few people.
The scary part is most of those RVs don't require a CDL to drive.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
No.
Yeah, that's scary right there.
Me, Mom, Papa can just go buy one.
And go.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I drove one across an entire state, actually.
Oh my God. I'm good, thanks.
I made some money in college.
All right then.
Oh, there's a story there.
There is. We'll hear it later.
Okay.
So,
all right, back to the cabin. Yeah. Sorry.
You get to the cabin eventually. But so you pull on up and you park. This has become not second home, but second nature. Because
God knows.
yes. What I mean is, you know how and where to park here because you have done it several times.
Yep.
So you now have three extra people in your vehicle.
I'm gonna take our legless guest out to the shed. I have.
You're gonna take him to the
nice
woodshed?
little place to keep him. I'm going to take him to the woodshed.
Literally. All right. I will say, give me a just wits awareness as you're actually having to look this thing in the face. Cool. The legs aren't bleeding, and consciousness appears to have been lost.
I'm gonna curl his
nobody
lip up
bother
and see
to
if I
try
see some
and
vein.
Hold up. I heard, did no one try and stop the bleeding? What did Austin say?
I want to curl his lip up and see if there's some nice little fangs.
So the fun thing about fangs is, if he does or doesn't have them, they only come out when you're feeding or you want to show them without certain flaws. But
unless you're Samuel.
Unless you're Samuel, whose fangs are always present. So no, there are no fangs.
I still take him out.
But there's also no heartbeat.
I hold him up and I shake him a little bit.
Well,
still no heartbeat. I mean, shaking him is not the new form of CPR. There is no heartbeat.
I'm gonna go to the blood wheel and grab a sack of blood.
Okay.
What do you?
I'll be right back. Sorry, Doc Fox.
Are you eating that?
Oh, this is disgusting.
Oh. What do you? Where? Fine.
See if he's either dead or one of us. So I gotta see.
Yep. I hold the mouth open to help out.
Do we need to identify him? Because I can help with
that. Is a thing. You don't know what this person is. I'm going to say that you probably have a huge amount of blood sample because they were in your vehicle.
All right, then. Yeah. Well, they go off and do that. I'm going to be
you and your thing?
Some blood, yeah.
Okay, give me that test. I don't remember what it is. Do you?
I'm checking it.
Okay. Gotta love those blood mages. They do good work.
I just keep doing this. It's like my party trick. I just do it over and over again.
It is, but it is.
Almost did a different thing, but you guys blew off his legs instead. I could have done it without blowing off his leg. But I didn't remember I had that power until a little bit too late.
It's okay. Blowing off their legs was something I hadn't counted on, and I love it.
Resolve and blood sorcery. So
okay.
That, and then we'll...
yes, it does count as that on bingo. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nom nom. So it tastes... No, it's not aged particularly well. You rolled high enough. I'm not going to tease you. It appears to be a very young vampire.
Yes.
Likely of Clan Ventru.
I get to know you have told me in the past blood potency, generation, type,
cool.
gender, age.
Okay, so blood potency. Blood potency 1. Generation 12. What was the last one?
Hang on. I'm writing this down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Ventru.
Yes.
Obviously male.
Obviously.
What's his age, range?
What's that?
Age. Just human age. I don't think I could.
I was going to say vampire age. I don't know. Looks to be in their 20s.
Okay, 20s. All right. Okay. So, but I can tell apparently that he's a young vampire.
Yes.
I don't know, like in a specific age.
Correct.
Cool. That's a new thing I get to know. I'll add that.
In that case, yeah. Yeah. Why not? It's fun.
I mean, whenever maybe I roll well enough. Maybe if I only
Yeah.
have one success, then maybe not.
One moment here.
Oh.
God dang it. Wash had decided to sniff my games, and I'm making sure he's not peeing on my collection.
Do we all still have our earpieces in?
Sure.
Then I'm just gonna say, by the way, he's a vampire.
Ugh.
Cool.
And true.
And I'm gonna just be like, well, thank you for that. And like I said, I'll make sure our guest is at home, and then I'm gonna turn off the.
Oh.
Capri send some blood into his mouth while Silas holds it open.
Okay. You do. You just
You want to bust out that funnel again?
Yeah.
Okay, funnel. You so funnel warning. Duct tape and funnels are a thing. Apparently, with this group of players, that's how we roll here. So if you are offended or scarred by duct tape or funnels, you really don't want to listen to us because this is apparently how vampires get things done.
Going back to it. Stop it.
So yeah, no, you squirt some blood into it, and you give him a point of blood back. He very dang it, English is failing. He is very groggy, is the word I wanted. Groggily comes to, and just sort of like
Legs, I mean, like,
yeah.
Can we just set his stumps on?
What's that?
Can we put him in a chair so that his like stumps aren't just like?
Oh yeah,
grinding?
no, I was gonna tie him up to something before we woke him up.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I don't care what you do.
Yep.
You literally have 2/3 of a person there.
Good.
Captain Danning this.
Stop. Don't even.
And then
Lieutenant Dan.
Sorry, Lieutenant Dan. You're Lieutenant Danning him.
Military hierarchy. Let me explain to you.
Yeah, my bad. So are you tying him? Are you chairing him? What are you doing to this poor thing?
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna tie him up nice and tight, like
you did Lily.
Yeah.
Is this where he guts the deer?
Probably, unless you do it out in the yard.
Hang him from
Definitely where I got.
Oh God! So you hook him.
Oh yeah! Thanks for that, Becker. Yeah, I'm just gonna hook him. I think that's what he deserves.
God, we really are in Cabin in the Woods.
God.
So you hook this vampire.
Right through the shoulder. I'm not an animal.
Okay, fine, through the shoulder, but it still sucks. And you blood them, and yeah. So he wakes up and he's hanging by his shoulder, still not really with it. But we're gonna skip just a moment. What are the other ones of you doing with her parents?
I have been driving, so I haven't had a good chance to look at their hands and digits.
Uh-huh.
But I do have a dot in medicine, so if there's something I can do about that, I mean, obviously not reattached. But
no, you left those at the scene.
See if I have anything like something med kit like or sterile or something.
Sure,
I don't know.
Sure.
Alcohol. I don't know.
Oh God, alcohol on a lost hand. Oh
yeah. Yeah. No.
Oh God.
I mean,
I hate that crap on cat scratches, let alone a lost hand.
The whole stump just dumped.
The whole stump.
Well, infection hurts too.
No, infection sucks too. So, anyway, I love how this is where our uncomfort lies: alcohol in wounds. So
hooking the dude through the shoulder, whatever.
Yeah, alcohol on a hand stump, definitely a problem.
Okay,
yeah, so give me that wits medicine roll. I'm sorry, Jamie. What'd you say?
The shoulder just sets the right mood for how this conversation is gonna go.
Oh yes. So yeah,
this is mise en place.
Good wording. Take a Benny. Oh wait, wrong system.
Damn.
I know. So Yeah, you managed to at the very least make sure that gangrene isn't going to set in. But you look, and the mom has lost the middle and ring fingers on her right hand.
Oh.
And the dad, well, you can't tell what fingers he's lost, but his left hand is completely gone.
Oh.
You know enough about humans
Well, yes.
that they may well be in shock. They're not really doing much at the moment. Like, they're just sort of like, they're kind of conscious, not really.
All right, we're going to get them inside then.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yes.
Yes. So you take them inside the welcoming abode of Silas.
Mm-hmm.
And
Steven can help.
Yeah. Steven? Anyone? I lifted him once.
Yeah, she doesn't want to do another round check to lift them again, or she's going to eat them.
I'll help carry them.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll get them inside, and Valerie doesn't really know where Silas would want them to be put, but as long as there's something comfy-ish.
There's a bed.
It's not intending to tie them up or anything, even though I guess they're probably already somewhat bound in some way.
I was going to assume that you untied them to get them down the stairs.
There's a guest room with a bed in it, and then there's his bedroom locked.
The room that Lily was in is behind you, or is in front of you that direction.
Yeah. I at least remember that exists. So
yeah.
We'll just
Definitely. So you put them down to rest, and let's find out what's going on in the woodshed. Warning to viewers: this could be NA-17. Well. Okay.
I will go out there. Yeah.
Yep, Steven goes out there. So as you're walking out there, as Steven walks in the door, what are the two of you doing to this vampire?
I look the booker and I go, hand me the garden shears.
Okay.
The garden shears, or do you want to use the clippers? Because they get more of a, are we going for a knuckle or are we going for...
Well, he took I think 2 fingers and a hand, so I
then
think
we want
should
the
just do him
cool
the same.
shears.
Thank you. Yeah, that works.
I get those.
Okay, so I'm going to say you get through the fingers and you're starting to do other stuff as Steven walks in.
Well, hi, Steven. You all right with this sort of stuff, or are you going to need a break?
Oh, no,
You would not believe how many times I've cut hands off of people. So yeah.
Oh, and let's go ahead and just make sure he can't pull those claws out and just take fingertips, just to be safe.
Okay. He's not really conscious enough to realize exactly what's happening, because he's really at, like... You've brought them back from torpor to, like, 5 hunger, essentially.
And after that's done, I'm just going to,
probably feed him some more.
We're going to ask him some questions first. If you guys have...
He's not going to be very coherent.
It's true. At 5 hunger, he's really not going to be all that coherent.
Do we have any more of the squeezy black?
Yeah, I was assuming that you didn't use all of it, so you can get him down to like 4 hunger and he'd be lucid.
We'll get him there, and then, hi, buddy. We gotta have a conversation. Are you ready to have a conversation?
He just looks like that an animal realizing that there's probably no way out and they're in a corner.
Mm-hmm.
He's just looking around, like he doesn't know. Okay, so the internal monologue is, I was... Where am I? I was in a house. I was told to guard the door. Now I'm in a woodshed.
Yeah,
and...
I ain't done nothing wrong to anybody ever. And now you're with some people that are going to hurt you for the things that you've done. You understand?
Technically, we've already started looking.
Yeah. He looks, and then he realizes what's actually happened. And it's not a scream so much as just that wild, like, what the crap sort of, isn't that an oddity? Like, he can't quite process that, well, there are fingers and hands gone. Like, just not there.
I just let him. I let him take the time to notice that and just say, "Hey, so you do still have some parts left." I look down. I meet his eyes. I look down again.
And
I meet his eyes.
he can't really. I guess he's in the shoulder. He can look down, and then he realizes there's no legs there. Well, I mean, kind of legs. It's like bottom of the pelvis is still there, but the legs are just not.
Yeah, we just cotton hilled your ass.
Still got your dick and balls. Still got your eyes. Still got your teeth. Still got your tongue. There's plenty of things we can still take from you. And we know how to take our time, as you can tell by the fact that you're still alive. So you're going to answer our questions. We're going to answer them really quickly, or we're going to start taking the last few things that you have. And honey, it looks like these are going to be things you're really, really going to miss.
And he just kind of like nods. That almost frantic nod of someone who is, I will tell you anything you want to know. Literally. Yeah.
I nod back to him. Okay. Where's Johnny Woo? How do we get... Or Eddie Woo?
Eddie.
Eddie Woo.
Whatever.
Where's
Woo?
Eddie Woo? We get to him. Where's Wudo?
Oh my god. And he says he's at his hideout, and he gives you the address. It's the same address that you guys had come up with earlier this evening. It was last session.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. We got it from Lily and the text messages and such. Yeah.
Exactly. He corroborates what you've learned from Lily and the text messages.
Perfect.
How many guys has he got guarding?
I don't know. It changes. He sent some of us out to do things, and
we're aware.
There was
what other things were they sent
four
out
with
to do
me,
tonight?
and he says, one sec, Stephen. There were 4 with me. He sent out a couple other squads of 3 and 4. So I don't know how many he's got. I don't know who came back. I don't know if they're back yet. I don't know.
The squads would be still.
Hey, what's your name, buddy?
1 second. I actually did name the NPC. 1 second. Where are you, you jerk of an NPC? Where did you go? Oh, they named it SPCs. That's why. Marvin Fields.
Hey, Marvin. Thanks for telling me that. Thanks for telling me everything you've told me so far. I really appreciate it, Marvin. I really appreciate you. And it would be a real shame to hurt you anymore, Marvin. We're gonna kill your boss, and we're gonna kill Al Capone.
Okay.
And I tell us everything we need to make that as easy for us as possible, because we're gonna keep you here in the shed. And every
Oh, you're
time
right. He is a Ventrue.
You're
so correct. He is. Oh, crap. You're right. He is a Ventrue. Yep. He would not have handled the blood bag very well.
It's fine. He'll get over it.
Yeah, that was my mistake. It would have actually taken a second blood. They can do it. It's just a lot harder. So we'll kind of hand wave the GM error away, and we'll continue with this.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. That's why I typed it.
I know, that's my bad. I saw it. So yes.
I want to ask him what the other squads were sent out to do tonight.
We're looking for her. Looking for his woman. I don't remember. Lily. We were looking for Lily.
What are you gonna do to her when you find her?
We were just supposed to bring her back. Man, I don't know.
Was he pissed at her, or was he afraid of her?
He's always mad. I don't know.
Make a guess.
Both.
You think he wanted to hurt her? Is that why you were supposed to hurt Mom and Daddy, dear?
He thought they might know where she'd gone. I don't think they did, though.
No, they didn't, Marvin. They didn't know. You see what happens to people who don't know the things that people are asking them questions about?
He just nods.
Mm-hmm.
So, Marvin, what do you know about Al Capone?
I've never met him. I have never met the man.
What
Our
do
source
you
says
know
you're
about him?
Avenger. Who's your sire, Marv?
Eddie.
Oh, interesting.
Does Eddie work pretty closely with Al Capone, though? Do you know?
Well, he goes to meetings and stuff. I assume that's where he goes. I don't get the details. Eddie knows him. I mean, Eddie has talked about him, but I maybe probably where he goes. If you want to know where Al Capone is, Eddie definitely knows at least one of the places.
And
Perfect.
Eddie's definitely
That's
at his
good.
hideout,
That's
right?
helpful.
Well, he was earlier tonight.
I'll assume that he is. I look over at Becker and I go, we should.
Say that again, please.
I look at Becker and I go, maybe we should just make a move on it tonight.
Yeah, we should probably go pretty soon.
I think that would be wise. Hey, Marvin. And then I kind of slap his cheek a little bit. Marv. I need you to focus for me for a second, Marvin. This is going to hurt real bad if you don't. Marvin, we're going to go kill Eddie Wu now. And we're going to leave you here hanging up in the shed. And if we have trouble killing Eddie Wu, or we have a bad time killing Eddie Wu, or if we find out there's a locked door where we need a password that you didn't tell us, then we're going to cut off some bits.
There's all kinds of locked doors. I don't have the passwords. Not the outer doors, anyway.
That's really unfortunate for you.
How do you get in?
I mean, the outer doors don't have like passcodes or anything, but like his inner sanctums and stuff, he's the only one that has the passcodes for that.
Are you telling me you don't actually go in there? You don't actually talk to him?
I talked to him, but like his inner places, he doesn't let anyone in there. I mean, Lily.
Let's just enjoy killing him tonight, and he's not going to give us anything else. Let's just kill him.
Okay.
Austin's thinking right now.
Okay.
Tell Becker's just like saying that because he's hoping for one more gasp of terrified information.
I'm gonna tell you, he looks like he's trying to think of anything he hasn't told you, and he's coming up with nothing.
That's a
Becker,
for
Marvin. You should go and tell the others that we hide out.
I am so sorry. You were so slow, and it sounds like your internet's probably trying to disconnect you from Discord.
My internet has been trying to disconnect me the entire night. It's fine.
Oh, actually, you're fine now. I'm sorry.
Oh, good. It's probably just my shitty headset then.
No, it was internet.
Okay. I'm going to look at Becker, and I'm going to go tell the rest of them that we need to get ready to hit this thing ass before his other groups show back up at his place.
You got it. I'll bring Atropos.
All right. And then I'm going to wait until the other two leave before I say what I say next.
Okay.
I'll go upstairs to the ladies and Samuel and just he repents of all his evil deeds, and we are well on our way to some information. He gave us everything he had on it, so we're pretty sure we need to hit him tonight. Otherwise, he's going to try to move his hideout. Anybody need any guns, rifles? We should probably get a different vehicle. Anybody have a different vehicle?
That gives you like the flattest look.
I smile at Yvette.
Pure annoyance. Where are we going?
I tell her.
Yeah, it's up north.
Yep.
Where we
Obviously, I only have the one vehicle, so that's That's my contribution.
I bet she'd get something.
I can get us a car. It will only fit 5 people.
Possibly not all the guns.
And fine. Ugh, probably not the guns. No.
Well, we're definitely going to need the guns. You're not a bit drunk. What do you drive?
It's a Mercedes.
Is it a Mercedes SUV? He says.
No. Well, it's it's got 4 wheels and 4 doors, and it's silver. What do you want from me, huh? Ugh.
Usefulness in any capacity would be great.
Oh!
Ouch. Okay, that's fair.
Wow.
This has been it's been a tough night for Yvette, for sure.
A little bit.
But she would agree that we're not taking the RV. The RV is pretty hot right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I also need to clean it.
Oh boy,
Let's
do
not
you.
make any more messes.
Ooh.
Everything needs to be sterilized, disinfected. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yes, let's please not use it again.
Okay, so while you guys figure out what you're doing, Steven, are you there or are you in the shed still?
I missed out on whatever last happened in the shed. Was I told to leave the shed, or?
It was heavily implied.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not going to be a turd about that. I'll head into the cabin, say we need to head out.
Okay, so Silas, you are now alone with this young protege of Eddie Wu.
I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna grab him by the chin.
Okay, he swings a little bit on that hook.
Yep, I figured he would. And I'm just gonna be like, so, you willing to do some pretty nasty things?
Look, man, I was the guard. I was the lookout. I didn't do any of that crap.
So everybody else that got splattered and shot and all that, they're the ones who did it, huh?
I was the lookout. I don't know. I didn't even see you. I don't know where you were, but I was just told, watch the door.
Can I? Yeah, there's an insight skill. I'd like the insight.
Sure. Wits insight.
Wits is not my highest. That's okay.
That's a success. Yeah. He appears like he's telling the truth, but you guys have threatened and tortured him. So who knows?
Yikes. Yeah.
So I'm just going to ask you this one time. And I would like a really honest answer with it. Because that's going to determine if you walk out. Pun intended.
I was going to say, Austin, that's hilarious.
But
anyway.
Yeah. Have you killed any?
I think you kind of broke up. Did you just ask if he's killed anyone?
To eat, yeah.
Oh, to eat.
Yeah.
You know what? Give me high or low.
Low.
Okay. No.
I'd like another insight again to see if he's bullshit.
Yeah, do it. Nice. No, he appears to be telling the truth.
And I'm going to give him just a genuine smile and a little pat on the cheek and be like, I'm going to have somebody come and wipe your... And all my friends, I'm going to let you go. But the one thing that's going to stay in your mind, one thing I'm going to make sure that are these words.
Okay, hold up.
And I'm going to whisper.
Okay.
Oh, start over?
Not start over. You were just kind of half breaking up. But go ahead. These words.
I'm going to just whisper right in his ear. If you ever kill anyone, Silas and and then I'm just going to like swing him really hard on the chain and walk away.
Okay, he swings and is probably utterly terrified for the rest of his unlife.
And I'm going to say, oh, and if you make a sound and a lady named Miss Rosa comes and finds you, I will still end. And I say that with another smile.
Who's Rosa?
Oh no.
Yeah, and I just look at him and go, and close the.
Okay.
Hillbillies, man.
And then I'm gonna turn back on my mic and I'm gonna go, Yvette, you could do that little mind wipe thingy, right?
Yvette like touches her ear to make sure the earpiece is still working and says, sure, yes, I can.
Later on, I want you to mind wipe our good friend and make sure he forgets all of our faces. You can do that, right?
Oh, where is he?
He's in the shed. He's not hard to miss.
Or rather, he is extremely hard to miss, but yes. It's not very often you find a legless, handless, fingerless kind of dude in a woodshed.
Okay, she's gonna head out to the woodshed.
Okay. You do. You see a 2/3 of a person that you saw earlier, now being hung on a meat hook, and they are missing some fingers.
This is wildly outside her comfort zone.
Oh my god, yes.
I don't like this. This is not a shopping mall. This is not a high-rise. This is not a fancy restaurant.
Nope.
This is not a club.
No, this is literally a woodshed / meat preparation place in a cabin in the woods with a hillbilly.
Probably smells like deer and crap.
My god, yes. It smells like all kinds of meat and disgusting things, and you eat people for food. This is gross to even you.
Woof. Alright. It's time to play mind wipe with this NPC dangling from a meat hook without
says,
any legs.
You're not Rosa, are you?
Sure, I'm Rosa. Yes.
Oh my god.
And his eyes just go wide.
Surprise! You found me out. The jig's up. The secret's revealed. The cat's out of the bag. Hey, alright, come, whatever. Oh, do I have to touch you? This is disgusting.
Yeah.
Alright.
Give me that roll.
Mash his cheeks and look him in the eyeballs, and he gets a charisma plus dominate.
Okay. Is there a counter roll?
Yes, he is rolling wits and resolve.
Yeah, okay. Actually, he's not too bad at that, but he's going to be at a severe negative penalty for this. So go ahead and make your roll.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to find out where my dot is to click on to roll.
For which?
My dominate. So I
it's under your traits.
Plus.
Or no, I'm looking at the wrong sheet.
It's on
Under disciplines, and there should be a plus next to whatever the actual discipline is.
Mm-hmm.
So there's dominate and what?
Charisma.
Ah.
Yay, there it is.
You rolled charisma and wits. Plus, you got it. Okay.
No, I shouldn't have.
Oh. It says plus discipline dominate.
Huh.
Wait,
Well, the dice add up correctly. It should be a total of 4 dice, 3 for charisma. 1 for
That's
dominate.
very weird. But okay, you still got successes. That's fine. I'm gonna say this dude is terrified so much out of his mind that there's no way he's going to be able to have the wherewithal to resist your pull.
Okay. Then he forgets the current moment as well as the last few minutes.
Okay.
Sorry, Silas.
That's as much as she could do.
It's fine. I think we got the point across.
Good.
Did you? Because he may not remember any of it.
He forgets the point.
He just knows he's still hanging on a meat hook.
Details.
I mean,
Let's go
it's,
shoot Eddie.
it's still a lesson. I mean, what kind of a lesson isn't a meat hook in the shoulder?
And that's how Yvette's gonna leave him. She's just gonna try and dance around the like pools of dried blood here in the creepy woodshed, and just be like, okay, I'm gonna go now, and like sucks to be
And
you. I'm
just
sorry,
as
bye.
you leave, you see him notice his legs being gone.
Oh no!
And that is the last. That is your leaving impression of him. Like that is what you see.
She's gonna go have a polite barf in the woods.
Done.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna text Rosa and be like, "Don't go out to my woodshed."
You get a ... question mark.
And I text back, "I'll explain later. Just avoid the woodshed."
She says, "Is this another party?"
And then I reply, ... You could say that, but not a fun kind.
Oh no.
You get a frowny face emoji.
Too much
And I'm just...
attention.
It's... And I'm... Because, like, inside I'm like, it's cool. I trust Rose. What's she gonna do anyways?
Who knows?
Who knows? Anything she wants, pretty
Really?
much.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the thing. So now everyone is, I'm assuming, after the polite vomit in the woods.
Yeah, we go back into the cabin.
Yeah. So what?
With the two parents.
Yes. Who are resting reasonably comfortably in a bed. I'm assuming that you could find some sort of clean-ish bandages and take care of them in that regard.
Going. Get Lily to take care of them. That they're her parents.
Do you really want her to see her parents in this here with us?
No, but maybe it'll help her think about the decisions she's made, and maybe ensure that she gets out of this fucking life filled with monsters like us. Besides that, we've got a monster to kill, and if he figures out that we're coming to kill him, he's gonna move. Do you want another night like this, Yvette?
If I could rewind time and not have to live through this entire night, that would be stupendous. But, point taken.
Okay.
So she's going to speak into her earpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Reddington, can you bring Lily to the cabin, please? Is that feasible?
What is the range on that?
You know what? Just for fun.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say you're probably out of. I don't know the actual range on them. Probably not miles.
Okay. All right.
Especially not through high rises and concrete and everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
So you say that, but you don't get an answer.
Okay, I was gonna say Yvette would probably do it anyway because she truly doesn't know.
I'm just going to assume that you can't, but you can say that and you just won't get an answer.
Okay. Everybody. Well, then everybody sees her do that.
A few city blocks.
I'm going to look at Steven. I'm going to be like, hey, do you think your little friend could get me a dead drop real quick?
What do you need? Because
just tell him that Silas says he needs some body armor and drop it at the place. Even if it's just a flimsy little,
I'm sorry.
That's fair. We probably actually should get some body armor.
I'm sorry. I need to interrupt. Little friend, who are you referring to as a little friend?
I don't know. Whoever hell he called to get that rifle for Becker.
That was... Oh, got it. I'm sorry. That was him. Yes. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that was Mrs. Naomi Stewart. Yes. She is not a little friend. Please refrain from speaking of her in that manner in the future. Thank you.
One of Becker's eyebrows lifts slightly. Whose name are you?
What?
Wait, what did Becker say?
Who is Naomi to you?
Mrs. Naomi Stewart is one of the prince's right-hand women, so that is not small fries at all. And please refer to her with respect in the future. Thank you.
She your sire?
No.
No, that would have been awesome, though.
That would have been dope.
That would have been dope.
Actually, Yvette says that in character. She said that would have been dope, but no.
You owe her. Or are
Yeah,
you just that bootlicker?
Oh!
See,
And that is Silas laughing.
Yeah, okay.
Yvette just leaves. She leaves the cabin 100%. It just kind of throws her hands up and says, "I don't have to deal with this right now," and just leaves. And walks out the front door.
Like one side of his mouth just quirks up in that, like,
Ha ha.
Shit. I thought I was the only one that had balls to fuck with the vampire royals. That's funny. That makes me good.
scrape when they're in a room, but I'm not going to pretend I'm some sick sycophant. The eyes the door that Yvette walked through.
Welcome to the vampire world, kid.
Oh, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's a good plan. Or rather, a good question. That was one that I was just going to ask. So Valerie can ask it.
Steven, order my body armor. We're going to get ready to hit some places tonight.
Who else needs body armor? For
It wouldn't hurt. I'll take some if you're getting it.
I don't know. We were told by the prince that we could get whatever we absolutely needed. So,
I mean, within
reason.
Okay. I mean, within reason. You're not going to be like, I want an attack helicopter. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just tell him Silas needs some body armor and have him dropped at the place.
No, you can't have a tank. And you're not here. A big tank.
Tank suspended from a helicopter.
Oh my god. I want a transformer? No, we're not. No. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Yes.
What kind of body armor are you thinking? Because I've got a couple of vests at my place. They're just basic vests, though.
Well, I plan on walking in with my shotgun and just lighting things up. So
he's going full on hobo with a shotgun.
Yes.
So, those are probably not rated for automatic weapon fire. Maybe they are.
But I'm also a little not excited to call on the prince for stuff.
A second thing tonight?
Uh-huh.
That looks pretty incompetent on our part.
It's just being helpful.
I don't need body armor. If we're getting shot at, you're doing it wrong. We can probably just shoot from further away.
Just back up a city block and try again.
Yeah.
I mean, you do have that big gun.
You did leave. Did you leave the sniper or did you take it? I don't remember.
I kissed it on the stock and brought it with me. Her name is
okay. Her name is what?
That's Atropos, the third of the three fates, the one that cuts the thread of life.
Ah, Atropos. Yes. Nice. Okay, so yeah, you do have a big ass gun.
Well, if we set it up where Becker covers the building, and
open a window and I'll make things go away like legs.
Yeah.
You hear a quiet sobbing from the woodshed.
Oh no!
Becker can start lighting things up right before we kick down the door, and then we just kind of have a little party.
Yeah.
My name is Buck, and I'm here to party.
Nope.
I'm not much for parties. In any capacity.
But
right
hey,
now.
Doc Fox, if you think about it like this,
Can you imagine how much blood there's gonna?
Hey, Silas, do you have a sledgehammer or something of the like that we can use to bust some doors?
Oh,
Doors. Like I'm so happy it's doors.
Doors.
Oh yeah, it's totally going to be my improvised weapon as well.
I'm gonna hold up the finger and go out to the garage, not the woodshed, the garage.
Oh god.
And kind of rummage around and see what I can find.
Oh, 1 second. I just got a cute kitty cat who's up on my lap.
Oh.
My cute kitty cat is being an absolute terror right now.
Okay.
And while I'm rummaging around, I'm just gonna go, why the hell does he even need a hammer? He's literally turned himself into one twice right now.
Okay.
It's the juggernaut.
High or low?
This increases my ability to demolish things.
You do not have an actual sledgehammer. You have got maybe a large hammer. It's not a sledge.
It'll be fine. He can pretend he's Thor. And I'll take that back in.
You're just gonna hope he gets that reference.
It's not nothing.
Silas?
Yeah, it's not nothing. Yes.
Silas, give me a wits awareness test as you're walking out to your shed.
I don't like that.
Cool. You're not sure. Well, Yvette walked out of the cabin, and you don't see her anywhere right here.
So sorry, Carly. It's my character that's mean, not you. Not my person.
Go write in my live journal how
Oh my god, live journal? Wow.
Yeah, we're good.
Like you don't just you just don't see her.
I'm gonna continue walking like nothing's wrong, and then I'm just gonna get on the mic and be like, Yvette, you nearby?
Nope, nothing.
That's
nothing,
what you hear.
Radio silence.
Probably looking for some nice Fendi boots to lick.
Oh my god, out here in the woods, that would be incredible.
Dude, that would be amazing. I doubt it. So yeah, nothing.
I'm gonna take the hammer in and be like, so Miss Priss is apparently gone.
Is my RV there? And
nothing of value was lost. Yes, your RV is still there.
I'm going to
I assumed you took the keys.
I hand Steven the hammer and be like, this is all I got.
It's just a really big hammer. It's not a sledgehammer.
Do you have an axe or splitting maul?
That you almost certainly have. I'm not going to make you roll. A sledgehammer was just like, why would he actually have a sledgehammer?
Yeah, a sledgehammer is not something that I would have had. But yeah, no, definitely
splitting
an axe.
maul would be
but
good.
That would be in the woodshed. You can have fun with that.
Fine, yeah.
Because splitting mauls are heavy, same size as a sledge, but
yeah,
also sharp on one end.
I really appreciate this group because I'm learning a lot about guns
and
hammers
and improvised melee weapons.
Improvised melee weapons, exactly.
If you want something that goes shink and cuts through things, woodshed. If you want something to go smack, garage. I'm gonna go and make sure
he divides his melee weapons by location.
That's fair.
I'm gonna make sure that Yvette doesn't get lost. God forbid, be stuck in my hunting ground for the rest of her days. And I'm gonna grab my longbow and a bunch of arrows and just be like,
Are you planning to take her down on the fly?
Oh god.
I
he will
don't plan on taking her down. I also know what's been found in my woods recently.
I take her knee with my bow. She's not going anywhere.
And I'm gonna look at them and be like, lock the door behind. Don't answer unless you hear this, and then I'm gonna give them a knock, and it's gonna be a knock, 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 knock. Don't answer it until you hear that.
Does he happen to have like an old rotary phone or anything?
Hold up. So, rotary phone, yes or no?
You know what? Give me an up or down, because I have no idea if I would or not.
Probably. Yes.
I will go to the rotary phone in delight. I can use. I'm going to start calling to get a rental car.
Yep, done.
Cute.
Steven.
I'm gonna grab full-size splitting maul used for chopping logs and throw it over my shoulder and follow Silas.
Okay. So let's go to Yvette.
Hey.
So, what you're walking back toward? Like, I'm assuming you're following a road.
Civilization, whatever that means. If that means I'm following a deer trail, I'm doing that. If it means I'm following a road, we're doing that.
So essentially, paved road leads to dirt road, leads to how the hell do you get an RV through here? But somehow you manage.
Yep.
Because she is super good at driving. Anyway, so you are currently just past the tiny little thing to a dirt road.
Yeah, that's fine.
Give me wits awareness.
We're gonna keep going. Okay, wits awareness. Pizza.
Nice.
Everybody's been rolling really well today.
It's nice. I'll take it. It makes giving information easier. You hear something swooshing through underbrush coming your direction.
No,
Wearing those stilettos.
Yeah, she probably has her heels on.
Probably.
Like she is. Yes.
God dang it, character! Why are you?
Like she would do.
So what are you going to do with this information?
Well, she just walked away from a cabin in the woods, and it was really creepy. And now it's late at night, and there's something in the underbrush, and she's alone.
Yep.
So she's gonna stop.
Yep.
She's gonna look around, and she's gonna go, Silas, is that you?
No. And that's actually what you hear. No.
You hear? I hear a no.
Uh-huh. And a low chuckle.
Say that?
What?
Earpiece?
Yeah, she does. I mean, she still has her
Silas
earpiece
would
in.
still hear that, right?
Uh-huh. Well, if you have it on.
Huh.
That's up to Carly. If she turned it off in rage, cool.
You know what? She did.
Turn it off.
She did, because she didn't say anything back
that
when
works.
Silas pinged her.
So you hear a no and a low chuckle. Oh, what have we got out here?
Do I recognize the voice at all?
You don't.
Okay.
Go. So my first instinct would be to just start booking it down the road.
Yeah, you know the path that she probably took.
Yeah.
You guys do. So the woods, or the trees rather, part. And the voice is coming from above you.
Oh god, oh boy. Oh.
Like,
it's Mordecai! Yay!
Yep, it is Mordecai. Yep. No, it's not. It's from a 9-foot tall beast, actually.
Oh. Lord Almighty.
Says,
is it furry?
Oh my god, is it furry? Smells bad. Claws. All of it.
Is it a very large puppy?
It is a very large puppy.
That's phenomenal. Great. This is the best night of Yvette's life.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Have you ever seen a lupine before, Yvette?
Unless it's a glass walker, no, she hasn't.
Probably not then.
Do powers work on lupines?
Depends on the power. It depends on the power.
Things like that.
They have resistance to some of the things due to rage, but yeah. It says, you don't live out here. I know the ones who live here. Who are you?
Okay, so no joke, legit. She is looking at a full-on Lupine standing in the
full-on
woods.
Krynos werewolf.
Cool. Okay. I need blush of life real fast.
Yep. Give me that rouse test. Oh, you're solid. Poof. You are now a human.
I am. I'm very much a human. And she's just gonna her eyes are gonna go real big, and she's gonna sputter, and she's gonna take a couple of steps back, and just be like, what is happening right now?
Well, and it sniffs. Huh.
I don't know.
You smell, and it gets real close to you and just smells you. This is probably the most indignity you have suffered in the last hour.
Yeah, she seizes up in genuine terror.
It says, okay. I'm going to assume you have no idea who I am, what I am.
This has been a really weird night for me.
It looks down. Why are you wearing heels?
I didn't think I would end up in a really creepy cabin out here in the woods.
A cabinet. Oh.
No.
Where is the cabin?
Where I am. She's a very pathetic looking, very urbanly dressed small woman who is very scared. She's not crying yet. Thank you. Yes, that gif exactly. Yes.
Yes.
Bingo.
Says,
I don't have cell signal out here.
just really deep. That annoyed sound that you were making earlier.
Yeah.
This thing is making it you.
Oh, that's fair.
And then it perks and looks down where you had come from and bolts back into the woods.
We're on a dirt road, right?
Dirt road surrounded by trees.
Oh, okay.
Well, I say surrounded by trees. It's more or less a dirt road cut into a wooded area.
Okay. As soon as it is gone, she is going to turn her headpiece on and start running the opposite way from the cabin, back towards civilization.
Yep.
And, into the earpiece as quiet as she possibly can.
Yep.
She's just gonna be like, Silas, do you have werewolves in your woods?
You hear that as you're running toward down the road.
I literally stop and there's this look in my eye that's just and I slowly, and my hand is shaking, and I put my hand on it, be like, did you just see one?
Yes. And I'm gonna give him a quick description. So it was 9 feet tall.
Yep.
Hairy. Oh yeah, everyone's gonna hear this for sure.
It sniffed me.
To get back to the cabin.
I'm gonna ask Silas, do we need to get rid of this thing now, or
I'm going to look at him, and there is terror in my eyes, and I'm gonna go cab now.
Where's Rosa? I need Rosa.
Okay, so where are you going?
I'm literally.
Yvette is running away from the cabin down the road.
Okay.
I'm gonna get on and be like, Yvette, if you're by yourself, you don't stand a chance. Get back to the cabin.
I'm fine. They let me go. It's fine. I'm leaving. I'm this is enough. That was enough for one night. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm out of here. Thank you. I talked to it. It was great. We're best friends now. It's great. This is fine.
I just hear a dog.
This
It was me.
Oh.
Yeah, Samuel?
I'm going to.
Yep.
I'm going to look at Steven and be like, go back, do the knock, tell them to fortify, tell Becker to get his gun loaded and aimed at the door. I'm going to make sure Yvette doesn't die, and I'm going to call some backup. Move fast.
Oh, hey, that's a word you know.
All of these people, I'm assuming, still hear over the earpiece. I'm not gonna be afraid because I'll be honest. I've never fought a werewolf, and I don't think it could be that difficult.
Overconfident.
So I'm gonna offer to help and say they can fortify, and I will watch your back.
So here's the thing. I was gonna say this, and I kind of got slightly interrupted, and I wanted the scene to just sort of play out with when you cut to Yvette.
Sorry. Yes.
And you sort of checked in with everyone where they were and what they were
I'm so
doing.
sorry. Yes.
Okay. Valerie was going to just, like, as soon as Silas and Steven left, just sort of kind of turn to Becker, like he's like on the rotary phone at that point, and just sort of be like, "I'm gonna go clean my RV." So she fucking is out in the RV right now.
Awesome. So you're cleaning your RV.
You have the earpiece
so
in?
hearing all this, like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
No
So
one
that is
told me to get back up.
okay. So I'm not going to make you do a tracking roll because there's literally one way she could have gone.
Yeah, and her footprints would be pretty distinctive.
My God, yes. Well, it's a round area and then a little hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely her. All right, I'm gonna get on the phone, and I'm gonna call Rosa.
Okay.
Are there any werewolf prints?
Not that you see right there, but not that you know what they look like. But okay, so you call Rosa. She goes, you never call. What's up?
Werewolf.
What?
It's on the road to my house. It's hard to explain. Look, just get however many people you need. You know my usual knock. Do that.
Yeah.
Tell them
Okay.
that it's Rosa. And tell the one with the big sniper to get you the shotgun.
Oh, I know where your
Get
guns are.
everybody-
Seriously.
Get everybody together that you can get a hold of, because this thing is really close to my house, and I think it's hunting of us.
Done. And she hangs up. So
And I'm gonna keep booking.
yeah, you are obviously faster than Yvette is.
Yeah.
You see Yvette looking kind of like Yzma in the swamp in The Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah. Okay.
These are my best shoes. And-
I'm not even gonna laugh about it. Like, I'm genuinely just terrified and want to get her back to the cabin so we can just bunker down.
So Yvette, behind you, you hear run, 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 run. I'm assuming 2 sets of footprints or 2 sets of feet running. So that is what you hear coming up behind you as you are trying to unstick your feet from the not so unmuddy ground.
Okay, well, she looks up in surprise then, and I mean, Silas isn't trying to be sneaky. So
No, I
there he
assume
is.
not. No. Yeah.
Silas is just wanting to get this done fast and hope he doesn't have to deal with something.
And she just goes, "No, stop! Don't come near me. I'm going home. I'm done. I'm done with you all."
Fine, you could go home after we deal with this, because God forbid if that thing comes back wanting to hunt you down. Like, no.
It's fine. Let me go. Just leave me alone, okay?
They don't just let you go. I've dealt with these things. They're dangerous.
Silas? She looks alive.
Don't they eat humans?
Depends. They kill humans sometimes.
This out loud. Like,
right.
do
Sorry.
they eat humans?
Oh yeah, we all have our headpieces on.
Yeah.
Earpiece.
all alone in the cabin.
Look,
Right.
On the rotary phone.
You have a corridor?
I'm a little taken aback by that as Silas, and I'm gonna be like, okay, you really want to get out of here that badly?
Yes.
Then I will make sure you get out, because I still don't trust that thing.
Fine. Which way back to town? Just tell me and I'll just walk. It's fine.
And I'm gonna point to how to get back towards civilization and be like, I'm just gonna, I guess, stay close and sure it doesn't come back.
Actually, I think it's probably better if I stay by myself, okay? Just, you need to go back and help the others.
And I'm literally just like suspicious at this point. Be like, you just stared down a goddamned werewolf. You smell like a, you look like a, and you're not worried about it in the slightest?
Yes. Congratulations. You found it out. I'm a thin blood. Wow, that's great. You're so smart. That's great. Okay, just go back to your stupid cabin, and I'm gonna go back to the city, and we're just gonna be happy, and everything's gonna work out just fine. You're so smart. Great. You and the guy with the giant gun, that's phenomenal.
Steven is like right there and is going to say, "We're just trying to watch out for you, Yvette."
And she'll say, hardly.
Okay.
All right, you know what? Just
I'm
whatever.
Gonna,
Just
I'm gonna
whatever.
say, I care about my friends. Come on.
Oh, he wants to be friends. It's so cute. She's gonna take her earpiece out and hand it back to Silas.
I don't. That's. I guess I just pocket it and be like, you don't. And he's just genuinely like, there's pure terror and confusion on his face at this moment. Like he doesn't know how to contemplate this. Like he's like, I don't. How did you?
Steven's gonna actually take out his phone and toss it to Yvette and say, "Take this, since you don't have your other one."
Wait, is he there?
Yeah, he was with.
Yes,
he was with Silas.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought he was back in the cabin. Oh,
No. He was.
sorry.
They were trekking along together.
Okay.
They were trekking along together.
Okay, she catches it and is like, fine, yes, okay. We'll reconnect tomorrow or something when you guys figure out what's going on. I don't care. You've got a guy tied up in your cabin and there's... Just whatever, just go deal with it.
Steven's gonna look at Silas and be like, "Will we get back to the cabin without messing with this thing, or is it gonna be waiting for us?"
That's why I wanted us to move as a.
Go find out. Are we gonna be okay?
Okay.
No.
Is it better if we go looking for it, or let it come to us?
It's better that we just fuck out.
That's a true answer. That straight up
run.
GM will tell you it is better to avoid them at all costs.
Just run.
Steven's gonna be like, "I can outrun it,
Maybe.
but and you?"
I've done a really good job at keeping myself prepared for a situation, and I'm going to tell you right now, not prepared for this exact situation.
I'm sorry. Did you say you are? Because you.
I am not.
Oh no.
Zero. I am. He has his longbow, and that is it. He has his longbow and Mordecai, and he is freaking the fuck out.
Yep. You try shooting an arrow at one of those things.
So Steven sees that you're scared, but is not sure why, but thinks it's probably just because you're not as strong as he is.
Oh!
Wow.
Man,
Okay.
I hope that was internal monologue and not external.
No, this is just like he's
reasoning. Yeah.
That's I'm telling you what he's acting like. He's being like a friend and protective. Like, hey, I'm here. I'll help you out. Like, what do we need to do? Because you know more than I do.
We need to get back to the cabin. And I look back at Yvette. All of us.
She's continued walking, I assume.
Look, I get it. You don't like me. You don't like half those people in that damn cabin. And you know what? I could go about either way with you. But at this point, you're on my grounds. You're on my turf. That thing came up to you. You are my problem. And you can hate me all you want, but you're going back to that damn cabin until this thing is dealt with.
Okay. She's gonna stop. She's gonna spin on her heel. She's gonna go back, and she's gonna get right up into Silas's face.
Oh,
she's
man.
Gonna point her finger at his nose and say, "I am never, and I will not be anyone's problem." And then she's gonna walk past him and
Steven's gonna look at Silas
stomp
and
her way back
loud
to the
enough
cabin.
for her to hear it. Oh, I thought you said you were going the other way.
Oh, no, I
She's
said.
yeah. She was until Silas called her a problem.
Okay.
I look at Steven and I go, I'm sorry, did I just get through to her?
Steven's just gonna grin and ask, how do we get back? Do we run?
We move as a group. We move as fast as the slowest person.
Hey, slowest person.
Slowest
Guess who that
person.
is?
Actually,
Good
going
point.
not even gonna ask. I'm gonna just blitz Yvette to potato sack her.
Oh,
and head
God.
Back to the cabin.
Are you activating a blood power for that?
Yes,
Do it.
we are going to
Little cabin in the woods.
just go ahead and
I'm assuming
Blink.
fleetness. Oh, blink.
that's rouse check.
Oh my god. Okay, but you still make it.
Yeah, and that is, oh shoot, use a trackpad and this sucks.
I'm sorry.
Do I need to roll anything? Is this
Well, you've
like,
blinked
terrain
your
that I'm gonna
150
be-
feet. This is more than the 150 feet. Just give me a Dex Athletics roll.
Just gonna make sure that I'm going slow enough that Silas can stay.
I'm thinking Silas is scared enough. He'll go as fast as you can with blink.
I told Mordecai, I was like, stay up high. Let me know if you see it.
Yep. You get one success. That's enough.
Oh no, we do.
Yep,
God,
you do.
Dang, am I gonna get? Oh man, I gotta catch up on my bingo.
All right. So for those who are listening but can't see, we have a vampire bingo going on. I love it. So if you have werewolf, tick it off. Literally. So you guys go back to the cabin. So Valerie, you're in your thing cleaning. I won't say happily, but cleaning.
Had been happening
Yep.
some time ago now.
Yeah. So you're still doing that for a minute. We're just sort of
Until
going.
I hear, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably in that time, the amount of time that it took for Yvette to actually have the encounter with the werewolf and then start whispering about it, and then that all happening and shaken out. She probably actually grabbed a blood packet for herself to get rid of one of those hungers.
You do that.
And just started like kind of rolling up her sleeves and at least starting by like wiping down like where there's just spattered blood everywhere.
Oh my god, yes.
And saving a little bit.
It hasn't looked this bad since you bought it. My god.
Yeah. Oh god, what? And yeah, just cleaning. And
Yeah.
then she hears that.
Yep.
And very quickly abandons that enterprise and goes back to the door and remembers the knock.
Sure.
For Becker to answer, since he's the only one.
So,
there.
Becker, do you actually finish your call for ordering a car?
Yeah, of course I finished.
Yeah,
the
there's
call.
plenty of
No one
time.
else has contacted.
Yep.
You
Cool.
all have pieces in. So I order a nice, big, roomy, like 6-seat SUV.
Sure.
Um,
Oh, yes.
go ahead. Are we back at the cabin? by the
No,
way?
not yet.
Not yet.
yet. So,
It's like a lot of time passed.
yes. So you order the car, and you hear the door knock, the special secret door knock that Silas taught you.
I probably had just gotten out my Clive Cussler novel and was just finishing up reading that, and so I put a finger in my novel and go walk through the door and
Yep. And it is
grab my hand with the other hand and say, "Oh, hey, Doc Fox, what's up?"
Werewolf. And she just like kind of like bustles in.
Yep.
And like shuts the door with him probably still holding on to the door handle.
Mm-hmm. He just kind of looks at her and says, "Okay,
Okay.
what does that mean?"
There's a hang on, they're all still talking. Hang on. Guys, and she might have interjected a little bit during
Sure,
the conversation, just to like clarify what the hell was happening. So
you have a
and
good
then-
handle.
what?
You have a good handle on the situation. You kind of know
yeah,
what was
definitely.
going on.
Yes, and there's a werewolf somewhere out in the woods, and it sounds like she might actually just turn off the thing while she's explaining it to the Becker,
fine.
so that's not like overlap. Okay.
Deal.
Yeah.
Deal.
And so yeah, she'll just explain like, okay, it sounds like Yvette ran into a werewolf, which I've not seen a living one before, but
all right.
yeah, that's a thing. I think they have an actual name for it. Anyway, it's somewhere out there, and Silas seems very concerned and is going to be bringing everyone back here. And I think we're leaving after
Becker
that.
doesn't seem concerned until Doc Fox said Silas seemed concerned, and then he seems very, very concerned indeed, and just says, "Did he say to fortify the place, or did he say to get rid?"
I think fortifying might be a good idea just in case. So if you still have that large weapon.
Okay, great. And then he's basically going to say, "You're going to listen to everything I tell you right now, and we're both going to get through this. Don't ask questions till we're done, unless it's clarification. The answer to any why question you have is so we both don't get fucking killed by whatever this thing is that's scaring Silas. What's the biggest handgun that you're comfortable with?"
She has her 9mm. It's probably like, God, I don't know where she keeps that. I don't know if she would have left it in the RV, or she probably would not have left that in the RV. She probably was carrying it out with her, honestly. So she just kind of holds it up.
Just down her blouse. Down her blouse. It's fine.
Just right there. No.
All right.
So she just kind of holds it up.
Make sure it's reloaded. We're going to set all these other guns out so Silas and Samuel can grab them when they get here. Call Reddington, tell him, or not Samuel, Steven. God damn it, S names. Call Reddington, tell him what's going on. And we're going to start setting up some blockades. We're going to put some screens in the windows so that we can see through, but the werewolf thing can't see in.
Oh, there are no windows.
Okay, great. That's even better.
It's a solid thing. Okay.
No windows.
One way in, one way out, and I built it like that for a reason.
Hey.
Okay, so you're giving all these instructions and starting to get everything around, and then you hear the secret knock.
Okay, that's good. Yes, that's the good knock. Okay.
Ask him if in the earpiece if that's them, and I level my goal at the door.
Yeah. She'll turn that back on then and make sure.
No, it isn't them.
I would tell them that it's probably Rosa and that she's okay.
Rosa. Oh, yes.
Open the door,
remember.
Valerie. And
Okay,
keep the door to your front. Don't turn your back on it. With one hand, open the door. With the other hand, keep your pistol on the door. Okay? keep your back turned so that I can shoot around you. If you feel a bullet go by you, don't flinch.
Don't be concerned. This is all normal.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, this is very different for Valerie. She doesn't love getting orders, but she can respond to them.
I'm going to tell Valerie to make sure that it is Rosa.
Yeah.
Just be like, just say, who is it?
Okay, I'm getting a lot of... Okay.
Yep.
I am squatting across the door with my rifle.
Yep.
I was gonna say, who is it?
Damn it, it's Rosa. Open this goddamn door now.
And then she's going to follow Becker's instructions and open the door as requested.
It is Rosa. But it is Rosa with like a half dozen people of varying sizes, shapes, and ethnicities.
Yo.
And all of them have popped claws and like glowing eyes.
Yo. It's
Hi,
a rumble
Rosa.
in the woods.
Good to see you, Becker says without moving an inch. I guess we've got a werewolf. How do you want to do this? I imagine Silas has a plan.
I want the dark meat.
All right, I'm going to stay right here because I'm in a pretty good position right now. Do we want to leave the door open or close?
She just takes a breath, calms herself down a little bit. She can still see the fire, like she's itching for a fight. We better close it. He'll get all uppity if anything happens to his cabin.
Okay. I'm just going to stay right here. You close the door real careful and everybody get into position where they want.
Okay.
I will be right back.
I was going to say, and I think...
she heads into the fucking guest room.
Yep, good. And with that, I think we're going to call a end to the session. And we'll figure out what happens with said...
Sorry, Yvette.
Lupin. And Rosa. And
potato sack.
The Brute Squad. And everyone else next time we get together.
Don't hurt the parents. They're already hurt.
The Brute Squad. All right.
I am the Brute Squad.
Dead too. Oh my god. Chaos.
So, one sec here, guys. So, thanks everybody for hanging out, watching us be vampires and do all kinds of interesting things. And we'll catch you next time. This has been the RPG Saloon. Have a good night.